Yeah, yeah. I know. Everybody, what's up, man?
Yo,
Hi, hello.
what it do?
What's up, everybody? I'll keep talking.
Yo, it's been a wonderful week. How you been doing, Ash?
It's been crazy. It was a hell of a week. I don't know if it was wonderful. It was busy as fuck.
I mean, that's not life is. Life is life.
Life. All of the things, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you two, you really do this shit.
What about you, Monkey Mark?
Vibing. Let the music play. Give the producer some love, right?
Dr. Brian Coy, man, he making some moves right now. Major moves, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Here with another one.
Not for nothing. These little simply spiked drinks,
Listen.
Bussin'.
they're pretty good. They're
Yo.
not like strong, but they're good.
Yo, you did it again?
Just
You did it again?
No, I didn't do that one. I did these. I did the peach ones.
You did it again?
They did the spike. They did the regular ones,
you did
and
it.
I got the peach. I brought the peach ones.
You did it again. You over here.
Those in the heart
trying-
of Arizona.
You trying to spice up the Sundays, huh?
Got to,
Mhm.
man. Got
I
to.
like
Just
it.
add a little Ray and nephew if you want to get drunk. If
That's
you
out the
want to
way.
get drunk, definitely just go ahead and add just typical Ray and nephew.
Oh,
You the rain nephew queen, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I love. Yeah, just it works on so many things. It's good for fevers.
it's good for muscular cramps.
Man,
Rub it on your leg. Rub it on your calves.
if you need to go to sleep real quick.
Listen,
Yo, you ever been called into the? You ever had your parents called into the office because you reeked of Ray nephew when you went to school, and they thought like they were like
something was
raving
wrong.
alcoholics or something like that?
That actually happened with Bayram for me. It didn't even have to be the Ray and nephew. The Bayram was enough, and I
Yeah.
just think my teacher at the time was an alcoholic and was like,
I
"You
don't.
smell lovely."
I don't know if it happens to you or whatever the case, but like, is this a thing? Because I know a lot of boys have it. They call it growing pains, but they don't. It's not necessarily growing pain, but like your legs just hurt, like it just hurts, and you
Yeah.
don't know why. As a kid, your legs just hurt, like your lower leg. It's not like your knees. It'd be like up here, like your
The
thigh
top.
area, and it's not muscles. It feels like it's your bones that hurt. They call it growing pains.
Too much
And-
masturbation.
It's actually when you're gonna get a growth spurt. You fucking
Oh,
weirdo. I was going to say that
But
happened to me too for a slight summer, and
get-
from that summer
they
to the
rub
next,
you down with
Yeah.
rum. That's what they doing. That's what Jamaicans do.
Yeah,
They rub you down with 130 proof J Ray and nephew.
you fine.
yo.
Walk
Or,
off.
or if you're sick, come drink this.
Yeah,
Some
rum
lime.
with lime,
Yeah.
honey, and rum.
Yo, take a shot of that, man. You need some water.
With eucalyptus. That's what that was.
Rub on your
you got-
chest and on your throat
you
if
got
you
the
if you
special
have a sore
treatment.
throat.
No,
I ain't
there
never
was still rum in there, but
I ain't never
they
got
were
no
eucalyptus and
nah.
honey and lime.
I
That's the cough up when you had coiled pine chest.
I just get the straight.
Honey and lime and rub.
Yeah, that's all I get.
No, we had a little eucalyptus
That's what
in
I'm
there.
saying.
Made out with
Menthol.
mommy.
Yeah, like some type
there
of
was
menthol.
some minted
Some type of
something in
menthol.
it as well. Yeah,
And you had your bread buttered on both sides too, huh?
I did.
Yo, butter on both sides is crazy.
Had that
I don't miss it.
good,
I had a
good
butter
life, huh?
problem. No, I was just a fat ass. I had a butter problem.
I'll see you.
Butter on both sides is crazy work. Holy shit. Pull up
Disrespect.
pull up anything interesting happening to you guys this week?
Man,
Anything wild, anything crazy?
I wouldn't. Nah, not wild or crazy.
nah, ain't nothing
like,
wild or crazy.
yeah, I would say the luckiest thing, like literally, just on a whim, wanted to book a ticket to London, and for whatever reason, them shits was low as fuck, and I'm like,
Yes, bruv.
now.
I need my peas, bruv.
Feel
Yo,
me?
about to go see people.
Oh,
people.
I ain't gonna lie, I would love to go. You know what
Well,
I mean?
If you have
That's-
$586,
that's all you need.
That's all you
On
need.
Virgin too,
On
right?
Virgin,
That's cool.
nonstop, direct flight, bro.
How long is it though?
The outgoing is about 8.5 hours.
Ooh, that's a
Yeah, but it's to a whole other country. You got to cross
And
the
I'm
ocean.
doing the
It's
red
a-
eye,
it's
so
a
it's
whole-
like I'm sleeping.
it's a
I ain't
whole
worried
new-
about it.
Oh, nah.
I just pop a couple pills.
Give me three.
Try to
edible-
go to
give me-
sleep.
Give me three of them gummies. Them sugar high gummies.
I'll tell you
Good.
one thing though, right? I suggest if you guys travel right? I suggest you become whatever you need to become, pay the money so you can use the lounges. Let me tell you something.
Oh,
I can't remember who I was
the
with.
Sky Lounges.
Yeah, I can't remember who I was with, but I was with like either I want to say it was American. I want to say it was American. Because United is trash, right? Yeah, I want to say it's American. I couldn't afford Delta, but I was with American for like a whole year. Let me tell you something, my nigga. Great. They have two parts, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have like the regular Sky Lounge for like us, and then they have the Sky Lounge for private citizens or private clients
Charters.
Mm-hmm.
or whatever you call it. The private client lounge, my nigga. Everything you could think of. It's like a hotel. The regular lounge is like a hotel too. They cook you food, you get free
The regular
drinks.
lounge is like the Marriott Courtyard, and then like
Yeah.
the nice one is like the fucking
Fountain Blue. Right? Like they have like
Get a fucking
Big
massage
ass-
while you wait.
Nigga.
they got pretty much beds there
Like
that you can
pods,
sleep in.
right?
They got pods, they got full showers, like full
Like
bathrooms,
full
bathrooms,
Like
like
a-
one person
like-
at a time
Like a fucking
with
country club.
regular toilet paper. No, with like regular toilet paper,
like
bro.
Bounty, like good
Like,
shit in there.
got
Regular Charmin, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like no
You ain't got
thin,
One
you ain't-
fucking ply
and
touch
it's-
your
and
fucking
then
asshole.
that dollar
And
tree
then-
tissue.
and then somebody cleans that bitch like every 30 minutes, bro.
We got a bitch out here traveling with wipes. I'm not gonna touch my asshole today. It's cool.
No, they got bidets and everything in them. In
No,
that
no, no,
shit.
no,
No, we're talking about the regular toilet.
We talking about the-
that
no,
that
God.
fucking
They
that
got the-
confetti.
They got
for fucking
the
toilet
Dollar Tree
paper.
tissue
Like
for
you gonna
$1.25.
get to know yourself. Like as a woman, you know, like one fail swipe. Like oh my god, that's not
Yo,
what I was going for.
your whole hand go through.
That's not what I was going for. It's not the fucking. That's not what you were.
If that's not the worst, if that's not the worst possible thing that could happen to you, I don't know what else.
At that.
I don't know what else. Like
Because I do everything
for
with
the
my
toilet
hands.
paper to rip, that's why I wipe my ass with my left hand.
Yeah.
A Muslim guy taught me that in summer science.
Mm.
He was like, "Yo, this is why we don't shake, we don't dap, we don't shake, we don't do nothing with our left hands." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Because this is the hand you wipe your ass with." I was like, "What?" And then I learned how to wipe my ass with my left hand because I'm right-handed. So I literally had to teach myself
Damn, I'm about to go.
going into ninth grade how to wipe my ass with my left hand. I taught myself a whole summer.
That's crazy.
And now I can't wipe my hand with my right. I'm wipe my ass with my right. Like I lost that knowledge.
I
completely-
I'm an ambidextrous ass wiper.
I completely lost
Like,
that
we gonna do
knowledge.
what we gonna do. We gonna get it how we live.
Yeah, you break one hand.
Yeah, we gonna be all right.
Nigga. When I completely I tried the other
Like
day.
you better drop
Like,
on
I
your right
went-
hand if ever there's you going
I
down.
went to go see the other day, like just on a whim. I went to go check, and it was just like, yo, bro, I was like lost.
Yeah.
It's like I could. It was just like
How do I do this again?
I know my arm is the same length. Why? What's going on? It's
Like,
not working.
This is not correct.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
not correct. I won't even lie. I feel like your body does like get like what is it, muscle memory about things. Because like the other day, I was trying for whatever reason, I was trying to roll a spliff with this hand, like as the dot like
Yeah.
was not fucking happening. Like you always use two hands, but there's that dominant hand that does like the work. And for me, even though I am right-handed, my dominant side is my left, right?
Mhm.
So like I've complained about that shit for years. You don't come to find out, I was fucking left-handed as a jit,
Mhm.
and they fucking
Made you.
made me right-handed.
Yo, something was wrong with you.
They were like, "Oh no, no, no,
People do.
no,
Yeah,
no.
no, that's the thing. Also,
Oh man, you retarded.
that's definitely a thing too.
Yep.
I've heard that.
Hold on, now we gonna hand him retarded child.
because that's what's normal. As a
No,
right-hand
yeah.
person, you are right-hand dominant.
The world is
I am
built.
not.
The world is
It's
built
for
right-handed.
right-handers. Yeah.
No,
The
no,
world
no,
is
no,
built
no.
right-handed.
That's why when you're left-handed,
It's hard to do certain shit. Or you remember those left-handed desks in school
Yeah.
that had the bar on the wrong side and
Yeah.
shit? Yeah, yeah. You never want to be in that. It was like the retard. It was like two in a class, if that. You know?
Why
So
you
I
gotta sit
feel like-
here?
I feel like it was specifically my father because he's very like, no, that's weird. I was like, correct that.
Yo, I had a left-handed desk one year in high school.
It's fucking.
I didn't realize it, but
They
the
don't register.
bar and stuff, everything's
Yeah,
right
it's
here.
weird. It's weird.
And I was like,
I don't think I should be.
you gotta turn. and
feel
sit
locked
kind of.
in.
Yeah, you gotta sit kind of at an angle. You gotta sit at an angle in that bitch.
Yeah,
dog,
because it wasn't
that's
for
hilarious.
you. It was not for you. But I had to realize that because like anybody else, they do everything with their right hand because they are right-handed. And for me, it's really not like that. Like even now, I smoke with my left. I hold my phone with my like my left hand really would love to be.
I had
out.
a best friend one time. We used to be friends, but it's cool though. He was left-handed.
I can't write
yeah.
with it. I cannot write left-handed for shit, but it's my
Ah, man, I couldn't even listen.
It was crazy.
Scribble. I write scribbles.
I was right-handed. He was left-handed. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit
And yo, you used to hate sitting next to a left-hander, yo, because you bumping the fuck out of their ass when you're doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, yo, move him to the back. He needs a seat by himself.
Facts.
So yeah, being left-handed, like I'm sure my people were like, no. But like they were like everything to this day, I will go after it with my left hand. Like it's ridiculous. Mom's like, yeah, you used to use left hand a lot. Your dad didn't like that shit.
Got to change this shit up.
Yeah, like, but it's true though. Like they even like they make pencils.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's crazy. A lot of Jamaican parents, a lot of Caribbean parents.
Any weirdness about
dog. They gonna change that shit quick, dog. Like
they gonna get that shit in line like a motherfucker, boy. Like,
hold on, you walking with a lip now? We gotta fix that.
Not for nothing. Andrea, my wifey, she had a lazy eye. Glasses. Knock that out. My mom was not playing no games. Like, put them on, keep them on, sleep in them.
Oh, Jamaican parents are so fucking cruel. Crazy, dog.
It comes from love, though.
It raises you to be a better person.
Yeah, it comes from
that
love.
type of teaching. And it's so crazy. I'm so glad I'm strict on my boys because, like, listen to me, man. That type of it molds you, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some sassiness going out here. Like, I heard this nigga that.
Listen, if you ain't strict on your kids, they'll be out here eating ass, man.
Nah, crazy.
I
like
know,
real
there
talk.
are motherfuckers that were strict on their kids and they're still eating ass, but like,
Touche.
how about they'll be out here like eating the asses of children?
I
I
heard a straight nigga say it's given. I'm like, what? How to stop and look at this? Nigga.
Yo,
like, bro, you can't be saying that.
You know
bro.
when they say
That's
like
not,
whoa, like
whoa,
what just happened?
He just said what?
It's giving.
It's given. No, I said, bro, you can't say that, bro.
I feel like that's one of my big icks. Okay, big ick for me. When guys use any kind of like feminine jargon
or the alphabet boy words, like, because that's what it really is. My homegirl broke it out to me. It's like, yo, it's their term. You know what I'm saying? Girl, they just say it and girls picked it up. You know what I'm saying? But when I heard the man say it, I'm like, oh, you
see,
can't say
I feel like no offense to those girls that told you that they're buying into this idea that the alphabet boys have any kind of culture or anything of their own, and at the end of the day, all they're doing is mimicking the black woman.
No, I'm not saying they have a culture of their own, but they do.
I'm telling you, a black woman said it's giving before one of them.
Okay.
I'm telling you, honey child, sweetie boo, all that shit, boo boo, all that shit. A black woman said it. We're the fucking Little Richard to the alphabet boys. Okay. Okay. We did it, and they stole it.
Yeah. That's true.
That's what it is. Okay.
I remember I was on Twitter. Probably it was a couple years ago. Actually, it was not even a couple years ago. I think I had been off of Twitter for probably about 10 years, bro. And I had got back on Twitter maybe about 2-3 years ago.
After Elon took over.
No, before Elon. It was like pandemic times. It was when I got back on Twitter. Right? There was a gay guy. It was about Summer Walker's plastic surgery. So whenever Summer Walker had plastic surgery, that's the timestamp, right? And the gay guy was like, nobody wants to talk that the new plastic surgery aesthetic for these girls is the trans aesthetic, but nobody wants to have that conversation. I was like, wait, like, yo, brethren, the trans aesthetic is men trying to look like women. So what are you trying to have the chicken or the egg conversation here? Because at the end of the day, it's men trying to look like women. So you're saying it's a woman trying to look like a man trying to look like a woman?
I mean, not for nothing. There was I don't even know if the person was a trans or whatever they were.
That's what.
But they made a comment about that. I think who is it? Come on. Some big chick with a dick, porn star, like big dude girl.
Okay, I don't know.
T.S. Madison
Oh, okay.
went on a rant about how stupid women are, like Black women are doing all this fucking contouring and these hard lines and making everything look so fucking sharp and fucking rigid, because where the fuck did that come from? That came from the fucking drag queen trying to look like a woman and make cheekbones and make these accentuations that are not normal for a man. So when your dumbass is now fucking following suit, it's like, what are you trying to look like? So I kind of do agree, like that kid just drank the Kool-Aid where he thinks like this is our idea and they're stealing it, but on a level, like kind of, you know what I mean? Because I don't have to beat my face to look like a woman because I am one, you know what I mean? Like simple as that. So when I see girls doing all that work and it's just like, you notice the same thing drag queen. Like if you look at a drag queen and you look at any top makeup artist, all these lines, all those fucking deep ass colors and blending, it's the same thing.
Yeah, Adria watches all that shit.
Of course.
Adria watches. She had to make a whole new Paramount, like a not account, but like a profile, just because it'd be like
my algorithm.
RuPaul's Drag Race, RuPaul all over the place. I can't have any of my homeboys come over and
Like,
we
nigga,
put on
what you
Paramount
doing?
and you just see RuPaul everywhere.
I'm not even gonna lie. I fucked around. I
gotta go.
I gave her access to my Disney.
You leaving
Plus.
already?
She did
Yeah.
the same thing. I'm like, what is this? Why are we watching this shit? No.
You my homeboy.
You gotta get
and
your
all, but I
own
gotta go.
profile. Own profile. Like, no, that's not even me. That's my wife. Look, see? That's stupid ass. You got to. You gotta disown her quick. You have to.
Oh man.
Come on, bro. You know I wouldn't watch no
crazy.
shit like that.
Could you imagine? Come on, bro. You know me, dog. I don't know you, nigga. I obviously don't
Obviously,
know
I
you.
just met you, sir. Shit in me, RuPaul, nigga. You all seasons. You caught up. You waiting on the new
Nigga, it
episode.
says you watch everything. What's going
It's
on?
recommending other shit.
You want nigga walk? Hey, no Diddy.
Oh God, not no Diddy.
You watching this shit?
Yo, that B Nix guy is gonna get credit for this no Diddy thing, but someone else already said it, and he made a whole video. Some other guy made a whole video. Was like, yo, we should replace pause with no Diddy. Some other guy, probably about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
I think Uncle Murder said it in the 2000 wrap up though, because he did say the Did he do it part. That's where 50 getting most of the bars from Uncle Murder, because he did say it in the wrap up in the beginning of the year.
When did this Cassie thing kick off? This year or last year?
It was last year.
He said it last year. The guy that I'm talking about. It was right after the case. He was saying no Diddy to replace pause, but that B Nix guy is gonna get the credit.
Why is that?
Because he said it on the on academic shit. He's like, yo, this is why he was like, yo, this is why the young niggas love me, because I put my niggas in position. No Diddy. And I was just straight.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga's a fool though. I ain't know that nigga was Jamaican, but that nigga's a fucking fool though.
Act a real Jamaican too.
But the beef for the century, man. You know
Oh
what I'm
man,
saying?
so okay.
Yo, Metro, yo, Metro, yo, Metro,
Beef
yo,
for the
Metro.
century. It
You know what I'm
seems
saying?
like it is like half of the rap industry versus Drake.
When it was, yo, remember this was just 2 years ago. You remember the Little Dirk and NBA Youngboy? They divided the whole industry. So is this going to divide the industry now?
Dun dun dun. I'm sorry.
This is great. This is great. No,
Yo,
let's really
Drake-
talk about. Let's
Drake
really
and
talk
J.
about it. This
Cole
might be.
Versus Young Metro.
I don't know that J. Cole is gonna be on his side.
I feel like
I
J.
think
Cole
he
is
is.
just kind of like, can y'all stop saying my name?
Nah.
I don't think.
I think he is.
I don't
feel
think
like
J.
he's
Cole
like,
is
"Can
trying
y'all-
to be on his.
Like,
I
my
don't
name's
think.
Bennett and
I don't think J. Cole. Listen, I could be wrong,
Nah.
but I don't think J.
J.
Cole.
Cole's not gonna let Kendrick come at him like that. Pause.
J. Cole is gonna listen. He's gonna go at Kendrick, but I don't think it's gonna be J. Cole and Drake versus Kendrick.
Over you on Dreamfield, nigga.
Nah, I just don't feel. I don't feel that J. Cole is gonna take up for anybody like that.
No, it's not his beef
He's-
to take up, but I mean,
It is his beef.
but he just got caught in the crossfire, so now
It is his beef.
he gotta defend himself.
It is his beef. It's always been his beef when it comes
No.
to Kendrick.
No, talking about J. Cole.
That's what I'm talking about. It's always, nigga, they always been battling. It's always been like a love-hate relationship. Bars, whatever the case may be. Since you remember that Control, when Kendrick already did this.
Yeah.
This ain't new. He did it on Big Sean's song.
Mhm.
So, and he went at J. Cole again. Like it's a common theme with Kendrick. But now the other stuff, now the whole FBG versus OVO, that supposedly, I thought it was Drake versus Metro. I didn't know that like Future was involved.
Your pillow talking. That's what the man said. Well, supposedly,
somebody like a lot of people.
Supposedly,
a lot of people like broke this shit down. Didn't
I thought you was my friend, dog. Pillow talking like a hoe, dog.
This might be, like I said, this might be the beef of the century. Hold on. Let me go and find the shit that I sent y'all.
So I think after he dropped that album with 21 Savage, and he was like, yo, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna forget about What a Time to Be Alive.
Yo, he dropped, remember when Drake dropped that song, that shit with 21 Savage, Future was mad. Because he was supposed to drop that shit with 21 Savage, with Drake. And he's like, now the collab thing is gonna be watered down. Like, I don't want it to just be like you doing collabs with a bunch of everybody. It's supposed to be what a time to be alive part 2. And now you doing all of these collabs with people. So I understand.
That doesn't sound like completely like
Jealousy.
This sounds like a fucking like Mean Girls like scene. Like
no, but okay, it does. But when it's Mean Girls, there's no like, it's not millions of dollars involved. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but
like,
at the same time, none of them are hungry.
It's
none
not
of
about
them are hurting.
It's not about hungry and hurting. It's about making money
and the legacy about it.
And not legacy is too strong.
Nah,
like that's the story,
but
right?
I think when
it's not the legacy, it's like market share, bro.
But I think when they made the first album, I think they did something that, you know what I'm saying? Yo,
I know, but okay. I'm not saying legacy is the wrong word, right?
Okay.
But I'm saying legacy is the storybook word.
Okay.
Right? Like, it's not legacy as much as
you watered down the brand, you tarnished the brand, you fucked up what we were trying to do marketing wise.
Yeah, like we're supposed to put out What a Time to Be Alive Part 2, and before that, you go and put out another collab album with another nigga. And then now what? We're just supposed to put so like what? You're just doing collabs with people now. So like, it's not just What a Time to Be Alive. You're just doing collabs with niggas.
Which I get that, and that's the
ultimate goal of this
girliest like part. Like, what are you mad about?
But it makes
collabs with other people.
But when it's like a lot, it's okay. It's weird, right? Like it's different if it's me and you are doing something, right? But now I'm just in a line of niggas doing something with you. And it's not
like essentially doing this podcast here. One of us go do another podcast and we're doing something else with somebody else. And it's
so it's like,
supposed to be building something here.
Yeah.
Why would you go over here and do something else? Yeah. Without even.
So evidently, all those other people that have asked me to be on their podcast, I guess I can't do that. Sorry, guys. Get in trouble.
No, do your thing.
No, you can do your thing. But you get what I'm saying. It's like, all right, we did it first, right? And now we're gonna do it again. But now I have to wait because you're gonna do it with somebody else and then come over here and do it again with me.
And then I don't drop music like that.
Yeah, so like I'm just on the assembly line instead of like two parties coming together and doing something. It's like, okay, this is just a run of you doing this.
And the only thing, like I got it's just woman brain. All I hear is what you're saying is more main chick energy. Like I was
You should have
supposed to
worked
be the
with
only
me, and
one.
yeah.
I'm supposed to be the only one. I'm the best
You could
over
break,
here.
you
What
could
are
break it down.
talking
You could
about?
break it down like that. No,
Yeah,
no.
no. I'm not trying to say they're girly or anything. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying,
no,
like,
I'm saying,
how-
yeah.
because
If
I
you
don't
put
know.
it, it's
I
the
got
same
that
thing.
like put
If you-
exactly.
if you
Like
put it in
I'm
layman
supposed
terms.
to have a certain status, and the fact that you fucking with me says something. And if you out here fucking with all these fucking regular ass bitches, it looks like we're the same. Yeah, I don't need people thinking we're the same. I'm gonna let you do what you're doing, but I mean, that's not for ultimately. I need people to understand.
Yo.
Don't bump me with these motherfuckers over here.
Me and this nigga cool and all, but still, that's essentially.
Mhm.
Don't mix me. That's what I'm hearing.
Mhm.
I got
like,
I got my own shit. Future's essentially saying, like, bro, before we did What a Time to Be Alive, you wasn't in the streets. I gave you the streets.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Drake wasn't in the streets. Drake was the nigga from Degrassi that puts out really good music,
go back.
right?
Mhm.
Right? It's kind of like we're kind of having this chicken and the egg sort of conversation. We like remember when Jay-Z did Big Pimpin',
Mhm.
right? Like people say that, oh, Jay-Z made Pimp C and they made them, but no, he didn't. They made him accessible to the South. Like he got access to the South.
Yeah, because Pimp C ain't want the nigga on the song.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, Pimp C didn't want to do the song.
Mhm.
It's Bun B who influenced the nigga. Like, come on, man, it's gonna be a good look for da 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 da. So if it wasn't for Bun B, that song would have never been about. So yeah.
But it's the same thing. Like Drake didn't have, Drake was with Young Money and stuff like that, but he wasn't on no.
He wasn't in the streets of New Orleans.
He wasn't on no. He wasn't on no hard.
Why?
He wasn't on no hard shit. Right? They were down here in Miami. This was post Katrina, so they were down here in
Yeah.
Miami in high rises and in mansions. He wasn't in the streets. Like even his music, like a lot of niggas wasn't listening to Drake like that.
He didn't get that street cred till after motherfucker. Cause Stay Scheming, dog. That's what makes Stay Scheming so
He didn't get the street cred until after What a Time to Be Alive.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that was an album though.
Go
Yeah,
ahead and
that-
get a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put a ball cap. Nigga.
Scholarships was shit. But yeah. I ain't
Jump man.
Yeah, I remember
Nigga.
that. That's when he lost me. I hate that song.
You hate that
I
song?
fucking hate.
You remember Taylor Swift was
Hate Jump
running on the treadmill or whatever
Yeah, she was. In that
in the Apple commercial to
Yeah.
Jumpman.
Yeah.
I hated
They
that
made-
fucking song.
They made
Nigga, Drake
that song and
Drake had got access. Drake got access to everything because of What a Time to me. Like, and I'm a big Drake, but I'm a big Future fan. I was a Future fan before I was a Drake fan, I believe. I can't remember who came first.
Future.
Pause.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Jumpman and some song like Big Rings. All
Oh
he
my
keeps saying
God.
the whole song is like, I did a lot of big things. I got
Yeah,
a lot of big rings.
rings.
I did a lot of big.
Plastic
Bro, I was
bag, no.
listening to that shit. I was like, kill him.
Plastic
I remember when
bag,
that shit came out. I was like, kill him, and got him. That's
plastic
not
bag,
Drake,
and
that's
all of
Paul.
them songs, dog.
Oh,
So I understand, man. Like I can't find the damn shit where the homeboy was breaking down all the bars and stuff where Drake was like the guy that used to claim OVO, we traded him and da 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 da. But somebody broke it down. Hold on, let me try and find it, guys.
that's not my Drake. That's all I know.
I mean,
I
all
keep it in my know. I know my.
did you listen to the Kendrick list?
Huh?
I do not actively listen to Drake anymore.
Oh.
Like
No, it wasn't Drake. It was
I'm sorry.
it was a Metro Boomin.
Absolutely not. I'm sorry.
Future.
Fucking no. Let's just
Metro
block
Boomin
that
and
up
Future.
even quicker. Like I told you guys before, I'm really on my Afro beats tip. I need peaceful things
In your life?
know, good and good energy. You know that's where I am. Sorry,
I mean,
Afro beats, soca music.
I still kind of see. I see it as you had to call. I mean, I don't know. I see it's like you had to call this nigga because, hey man, I'm about to make a song about this nigga. You wanna hop on it? Yeah. I got it first for this. I got 8 bars.
I just think it's. I don't know. I
It's
just think
sassy?
it's weird. I just
Huh?
think it's weird. I
A lot
think
of
it's
sassiness
weird.
going on?
It's a lot of emotions.
Huh?
It's a lot of feelings. It's a lot of feeling.
Feelings. I mean, you know,
Like for me, it's just like I said, like when I look at it, main girl
you need
energy
to work with me.
versus a side
would you-
girl who's like, oh, word? So you out here doing that with that bitch? Watch me go ahead and do something else with somebody else and then bust even harder than that.
I mean,
So Future
yeah,
just
but
seems
we'll-
very like
there's a lot of sassiness going on.
not
So-
sassy, but like,
No,
yo,
no,
I'm
say it.
here and I don't need
It's
to, you know?
professional courtesy. I see it as professional courtesy. But what were you talking about downstairs? When you were talking about it was a bunch of people, so it's like
so it's supposed
not
to be,
just
so basically what it's looking like is is Kanye versus Drake,
Mhm.
right? Supposedly Rick Ross versus Drake.
Why you say Rick Ross versus Drake?
I don't know why they beefing. That's all. I don't know. I'm just supposedly because supposedly they Rick Ross unfollowed Drake. They don't follow each other no more on Instagram. Like Nav neither. They was beefing over some Nav mad over some picture Drake posted on his Instagram. But I don't see it as no diss though. And then Future and Drake. You know what I mean?
Even all of that, like,
Supposedly.
so they're beefing because they don't follow each other. I don't know. Like these are dudes.
So supposedly Future, I mean supposedly Drake and Future is, I don't know, they could be beef. I hope it didn't went over no woman, you know what I mean? I hope Drake wasn't pillow talking over no woman, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I just hope that's what it ain't. And I know Metro and Future be beefing because of some fucking album, maybe.
Hmm?
I think Metro and Drake beefing over the album.
They were beefing over like Grammy nominate. Like Metro was sending subs at Drake over like he only got the Grammy nominations or whatever because he's Drake. Like All Heroes Don't Wear Capes is essentially he was saying it's a better album. This, that, and the third. And that's what I know about it. Like I'm just now hearing about this whole pillow talking stuff, but I'm hearing about it from the other side. Like Metro was pillow talking with a bitch.
But the biggest song on the album was Creeping, right? Right.
What song?
The All Heroes Don't Wear Capes. The biggest song on the album was fucking Creeping, which was a fucking Diddy sample, right? And so of course it's gonna be a hit again. And it's like it's a sense of music, right? Once you sample a hit, the hit the song that you now make with that hit is gonna essentially be a hit again. It's like
It's hard to mess up a hit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like he did anything that was like, oh my gosh, he changed the course of music with this one. You sampled the fucking song that was already a hit from fucking 10 years ago. You put The Weeknd on it, and then you put the remix with Diddy on it. What the fuck did you do? Nothing. Like, come on, bro. Let's call it what it is.
You know what? Speaking of that, I kind of feel the same way. Like there was a lot of talk. Like people were like, "Oh yeah, this album's gonna be cool because it's gonna be fire because he got to clear all of these samples and blah blah blah." But he really didn't have to clear a Mobb Deep sample. Like maybe he cleared having Prodigy's voice
what it was
on stuff, but like the Quiet Storm stuff, that was a sample.
It was a 3-6. He did a 3-6 sample. He had to get cleared, which was, I guess, the one that. So supposedly the song that
he had a lot of samples on that album.
Yeah,
but
so supposedly the song that Kendrick is on,
yeah,
it's an old Lil Wayne sample. So he did a double entendre. So he took a Lil Wayne sampled it, put the fucking Kendrick on there to diss him. You know what I'm saying? And then drop the song. So I guess it's supposed to be some like fuck you type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I took the song from your boss, sample the song, and dish you on your own song type shit. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is kind of like weird to me, but
yeah. I'm so sorry. Like I haven't heard thug shit yet. Like
there's nothing.
Pillow talk.
Yeah, that's
so basically what every fucking nigga does.
Because they keep fucking the same. They keep fucking the same girl.
That's the problem.
Yeah. They got the same bitches in the
Y'all
same circle.
put too much information in the same hole. It's gonna overflow. Stupid. Like Drea, I'm sure she knows way too much shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like any Bows and Futures baby mom.
Yeah.
And whoever else's baby mom she's about to be.
The football player.
You know, like I'm sure she knows too much shit.
Basketball
Stop.
player.
Either.
You said basketball player, right?
No, we're talking about Future and Bow Wow baby mom.
Okay.
So like either stop fucking the same bitches or stop fucking telling bitches shit. One or the other. I think it should be stop fucking the same bitches because I ain't met the nigga yet that don't pillow talk.
But I thought that was law number one when he lay down in the bed. He ain't supposed to be talking.
I ain't met the nigga yet. Who don't talk, like
Yeah, you can pillow talk, but don't talk about other. Why you talking about other niggas? That's. I think that if Jake is upset about why are you talking about me with another girl, I can see that. Like why?
But
What is the whole point?
No, I think Future is saying Drake was doing it to him.
No, but Drake is saying the same thing back to them.
To
That
Metro.
they were pillow talking to me. Or not to him, but you know what I'm saying. So if it's over, this pillow talking stuff,
Y'all gotta stop fucking the same
bro.
hoes,
There's
man.
so many girls.
Same girl, same girl.
Like, that's so
They
weird.
made a song
That's
about it,
so
man.
fucking weird. That's so fucking weird.
There's so many girls, so it's weird to me. Like I don't understand
Why they keep doing it?
Or keep fucking the same girl and get
Yeah,
a
that's the
fucking
part-
therapist.
that's the thing that I
that
don't
you vent
understand
to.
is
Don't
why is
vent to the
everybody
same girl.
keep smashing the same girl, like the same.
I understand
like
why they
30
smash
girls.
them. I
The
don't
same 30
understand why
girls.
they get blown up and wifed. I understand why they smash them.
Mhm.
That makes perfect sense.
Because it's easy.
Not even because it's easy, because like you
Accessible.
guys said, like Drea, like to these young niggas, they've seen, you know what I mean? Like that might be like the, you know what I mean?
Stardom, yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
Not to stardom, but it's
just
I mean,
like,
like us, yeah.
like
they've seen it
I've
since they
jacked
were a
off to
kid.
you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
type of vibe. Like, of course I want to fuck you, but it's then you blew it up, my nigga. Like, where is your father? Like, or just any older nigga that gives a fuck about you.
Somebody to teach you
outside of the
yeah.
money. It's
Nah,
about you.
yo, listen. Here's the crazy part, right? Like, you know how when rookies go into the league, right? Football, basketball, baseball, they have like a symposium. Like, okay, now you're in the league, right? This is how you can take care of your money. This is what you need to watch out for. You need to da 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 da. I know for a fact that they have to talk about like women. They have to, because in relation to niggas' money and stuff like that, right? So I feel like they had her picture up on the fucking screen, like, yo, prime example number 1 of the type of girl to watch out for. Her. And it's
Stay away. The more you tell
stay away.
the more you tell a nigga stay away, the more you get curious. Like, why would you tell me to stay away? Look how bad she is.
For real, like y'all need to meet bitches that genuinely don't know who the fuck you are. That's if I was any kind of star, if I had a son that was any kind of famous, find
But
a
if
bitch
that's
who
how they-
genuinely doesn't.
But if
know
that's
who the
how
fuck
they
you
get
are.
girls,
But that's what I'm saying. There's fucking bitches, and then there's getting your girl. That's 2 completely different concepts, I would hope, right? So I'm gonna let you fuck bitches. Absolutely. Your cum goes with you. It came with you, it goes with you. You don't leave nothing around these. You know what I mean? That's how I'm gonna teach them how to fuck bitches, right?
Yeah.
But when you're getting your girl, you don't want to find her in the place where you've been fucking bitches. You really do want a girl. Like, I don't know anybody in any sport unless he's like the Cam Newton-ish type of you know what I mean? That
Mhm.
made headlines and shit because he was weird, or you know what I mean? Like, I know Steph Curry really and truly because of fucking Aisha and that goddamn baby, that meme when she's like, good up, dolly, damn, when she was little.
Mhm.
That's how I didn't know who the fuck Steph Curry was. It was, oh, that baby. Oh, look, he looks just like her. Okay, that must be, followed her. So, you know what I mean? Like, go get an Aisha. Like, they exist. Go find a bitch that doesn't know genuinely who the fuck you are or what the fuck it is you're doing. You know? And that's the bitch you blow up. That's the bitch you wife, not Drea. You fuck Drea. Absolutely. You go to parties with Drea. You go to the fucking Ibiza with Drea. You know what I'm saying?
You get seen. You
You
get
have-
seen.
You
in
get
public.
seen with her.
Yeah,
You get
you
you
go
do-
have threesomes.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff,
do
and
that.
You do wild
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, you don't leave no nut around that
Take
bitch.
the-
You
Yeah,
take
but
that
you don't
cum
have
with
to,
you.
baby. Yeah.
Take that cum with you. Pack it up every time. Take it with you.
You got a vacuum?
Take it with you. You have a vacuum.
Yeah,
nigga. Don't
yeah.
use her vacuum. That bitch gonna open it up still.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dirt and all.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would really, yeah, your baby come out dusty as fuck. Why? Half dust, half nigga. Like, why is he always ashes? You know what I mean? But for real, like, I feel like someone needed to be teaching them, like, you are absolutely gonna fuck these bitches. You're a dumbass to think it, you know what I mean? We're gonna be retarded to think you don't fuck these bitches. Absolutely.
No, that's facts.
But this is not the bitch you wife. This is not the bitch you let around your money. This is not the bitch you have anything more than like a 3-day encounter with. She's a 72-hour layover. You know what I mean? Like, That's it.
You catch that flight and you gone. Nigga.
Yeah, there's no holidays with this bitch. You don't know when her birthday is. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You're not even sure what state she was fucking born in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You don't even know her
I mean,
whole name.
supposedly-
nigga.
no, I know her whole name because I booked the ticket. I know her whole
Okay,
name. You know what I'm saying? But like,
supposedly he's gonna have. Speaking of Jalen Green,
3 more babies.
3 or 2?
Oh, 2 more babies and
2 more, and one has the same due date as Drea's. So
one is a stripper supposedly.
So he's been
Working.
he's been
irresponsible.
active.
He's irresponsible.
To spend
If
that
a
money, young
child,
man.
If a child takes 30% of your check, right?
Break
Is
bread.
that what it says? 30%?
Something like that.
You just had 3.
Listen to me, dog. The man got money. Listen to
I
me.
don't give a fuck what kind of money you had. I like mathematics.
I know, but what I'm saying is the man got,
he messed himself up, bro.
he got breaded up and was like, fuck it, nigga.
Nah, you didn't though, because like you still gotta play, shorty.
I'm letting loose and everything.
Like
You
like,
want a shot?
like,
Oh, you want a shot?
fuck for you if the ACL bow. Fuck for you if the ACL go.
Just came through the club,
You know what
nigga.
I'm
Spraying that
saying?
bitch up, nigga.
Like
He thinks he's on his
you
Superman
think you're
thing right now.
invincible right now. Like slip.
Man came with no Pusheisty mask,
You
nigga.
know, imagine God forbid he pop an ACL or an Achilles or something like that, bro, and he don't get that $200 million contract.
Like sit the fuck down. You
Hey,
don't got
he
no
gotta go.
money in your
He gotta.
hand
He
yet,
gotta
you
go work
spent
at
it.
Whataburger.
Like you
Yo.
got 3 kids like if it's all true, allegedly. You got one for sure. Right? But now you potentially have 2 more
Any
coming, bro.
amount, and you didn't have that money in your hand, my nigga. You just put a jit on a fucking credit card.
You ain't got that shit already in the bank account, nigga.
Like that's not your money. Them crackers can take that shit. Like there's morality clauses. There's so much shit you're signing up to.
God forbid you get caught with a gun tomorrow, nigga. On some
Yo,
dumb
they
shit.
gonna act like they have never heard your name before.
Who? I talked to him about this already. I can't.
Get him out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. Been nothing but trouble since he fucking got off the bus. I can't even deal with it.
Facts.
Like, I don't understand. Oh, yo, you move like mom, nigga. Like, announce yourself. Holy who? You could have text. Jesus, that's just my heart. I had nowhere to go.
Scared the shit out of me just now.
That means you better behave yourself, nigga.
Not even like
Silent
seeing him
killer,
jump. I'm
nigga.
like, I can't get out of me. I have no way out. Wrong. I'm up behind.
Light on the feet.
That shit don't make no sense. A lot of shit's not making no sense. So
A lot of shit is not making any sense. But I just feel like these young boys, at this point,
Living my
women-
life like it's
women
golden.
should
You know what I
be
mean? That's what
teaching
we
their
doing,
sons.
dog.
Like if I ever had a
Living
son,
this life
I would
right
let him
now,
know.
nigga.
Your fucking semen is literally
Living
a
it.
check to the rest of your fucking life.
He done got 2 more of them things, man. He gotta give up, man. You know what I
He's
mean?
tripping.
Living this life like it's
And if I'm
golden.
Drea, like word,
Hey, yeah.
same day, young buck, word.
I want
but
everything.
they not together.
I don't
Like
give a damn if
I
we're
don't-
together. I'm just saying, like disease.
I don't know how. Listen, I don't know how the laws work in California, nigga. But slippery slope, my brother. Very slippery. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Because
God-
living this
God
life
bless
like
him.
it's golden.
Like you got a lot of
you know what I'm
life
saying?
left, shit. You only 20.
Because at the end of the day, they
You
got
just got legal to drink.
nah, facts.
Like you are a baby. This life long, you if it's not short.
Yeah, because at the end of the day gotta end.
Yo, I'll fucking kick you in your fucking face.
Yo.
Living my life like it's
yo.
golden.
So Glorilla. So the Pandathon is continuing.
Living my life like it's golden. My
I
life like it's golden.
have never been
Yo,
so fucking embarrassed to not even just be black, but to be a woman. Like,
living my life like it's golden.
Like-
Living my
like-
life like it's golden.
If you guys
like-
don't know what we're
like,
talking about,
this
hold
bitch,
on.
like,
I'm gonna try and
like
find
this
it.
bitch spoke for like a clean minute
Hey, so what do you
plus,
think?
and didn't say a goddamn.
What do you think
thing.
about the living my life? But you know, some just means
Like at the end of the day,
At
I'm
the
not here
end
for all
of the
that.
day,
And
the day gotta
bitch, I
end.
hate you. I love everybody. You love everybody, right? Your songs is like fuck bitches and they moms, but yeah, you love everybody.
Endorsement. They want you to help people get out the vote.
Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
saying?
living my life like gold and living my life like gold. But I'm not gonna, what I'm saying? Talk about it, but I love the president. You know what I'm saying?
I love everybody.
I love everybody. And at the end of the day,
The day gotta end.
They wanted to
Literally, if I was Fifth interviewing her, the camera would have come back to me and I'd have been like, look like I smell shit. Like, Jesus, I'm not sorry.
Yo, listen,
At the end of the day got to
so
end.
now we got Glorilla.
Thinking she's saying something.
We got Biden at the black people's house eating chicken. At the black family's house eating
Living my
chicken.
life like it's golden.
We got Joe Biden pulling up to the black business, saying hi to people, and niggas looking at him crazy like,
Who the fuck are
The
you?
fuck
Why are you
here?
yeah. We got
Who let grandpa in the building?
Sir, you coming with fucking refunds or stimuli?
we got Kamala pandering.
Over here, going over to the Douglas.
Yeah, like
know what I mean?
it's
After like 10 years after it happened, you want to show up. I'm like, bitch, come on, man.
Why are you here? Why are you here?
and it's like, yo, I swear,
You ain't bring a check.
I swear,
You could have sent
the Democratic Party, I swear, man, the Democratic Party got black people in an abusive relationship.
It's a toxic relationship.
It's abusive. It's like the Democratic Party is
they used to beat us,
the
but they
Demo-
stopped and
the-
they've gone emotional and financial.
The
abuse.
Democratic Party is Ike Turner, and Black America is fucking Tina. And Ike just keep forcing her, just beating her ass and forcing her to take the cake, right?
Oh,
And Tina, the black community,
we ain't got across the highway
right?
yet.
Listen,
We ain't got across the highway
listen,
yet.
we keep thinking this nigga gonna change because he love us, but he not gonna change,
He didn't mean it.
right? All he gonna do is punch us in the eye. And what
fuck
black
us in
and
the
what
recording booth.
and what black people do? They just gonna put on the makeup and wear sunglasses indoors to cover up the black eye. That's literally the long and short of the black community and the Democratic Party.
And then give us some hush money.
We can. I don't even think we deserve Ike and Tina because Tina got away.
Give us some hush
We
money here.
don't like.
You-
We're like Bobby and Whitney. Like we broke up in the 80s, 90s, but the effects, Jesus, the effects.
Let's keep feeding you. Let's keep feeding you out of crack.
Nah, but we didn't
Keep
break
feeding
up.
you out of
I
crack.
don't even know.
Keep feeding you out of crack.
I don't even know who to relate it to, but it's just bad. Like
You want us to love you? Take some more money.
I don't know.
I just feel like it's just
Just fucked up.
the ones that it's one thing when they go to the hood. It's one thing when they go to the black businesses. You can't really stop them. I don't wrong the business that's gonna let the fucking president of the United States come to their fucking place. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like I get it. My issue is the fucking black stars that are allowing themselves to be puppeteered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she looked so fucking stupid.
Can I say it again?
Like I'd rather I'd get it out because I know it's bunning you.
At the end of the day,
The day gotta end.
Like when I say that was the most like
stupidest thing I ever heard.
it was so
Dog, the day gotta
it was
end, you
so
dumb bitch.
slavish
How
to
you-
me because I
call it a
felt
new
like
day?
she really felt like she said
No,
something.
she did.
Like I do not feel like she said that shit sarcastically.
No,
being
that was-
smart. You know what I mean? Like
That was
trying
real.
to blow this off. I do not. I feel like that bitch really thought
That was real
she
emotions.
ate right there.
No, that was real emotions.
Like I'm not on nobody. I love everybody. What are you talking
I
about?
love everybody.
What are you talking about?
Know what I'm saying?
Like, if you had nothing to say, don't put her on that fucking platform. There, I'm sure
I love
there
everybody.
was someone else. Like, there's someone else that could have had
Yeah,
something to
but
say. But
that-
you guys are playing to the fucking coonery.
And that's crazy because the girl, the lady that was on CNN,
It was a black woman, and
Yeah, like-
yeah,
this is why this is
like when
oh,
she
gosh.
said the living my life, I would have been like, sis, honey, boo boo, that's a commercial. Save your own at that point. You know what I mean? Because you're making. I now look dumb because we are.
She didn't try.
She didn't try to save her. in any
She
way.
could have saved her.
She was just like, I would have been like, okay, all right. She's having a great all night. You know what? It's a good time out there. All right, Bob. We're cutting it back to Bob. Sports, weather, somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, my producer would have been like,
That
what the
ain't
fuck did you just do? And it'd be like,
ain't got nothing- at the end of the day,
didn't
ain't
want to
got nothing-
fucking string up my own nigga. You feel me?
At the end of the day, it ain't got nothing to do with me because I love everybody.
I'm sure Jill is
And then-
upset. Jill is like, what the fuck just happened? Why am I trending?
And here's
Like,
and
living
then,
my life. Why is living my life like it's golden trending? Jill is like, what happened?
And they string it, and man,
They put it for
and
everybody
then
to
it's
see.
like people just eating this shit. Well, I don't even know if people are eating it up anymore because I keep seeing more people talking about the other side.
What other side?
Anyone that's going to vote was not swayed by Miss Glorilla's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what
whatever
she-
they think they were trying to do, I guess, get the young black vote.
Yeah.
That's not
That-
gonna get it for you,
yeah,
shorty.
Yeah, that wasn't it.
That's not gonna get it.
'Cause
That's
she-
not gonna get it.
Like she said, she not here.
She's not about to tell them to do shit.
She's not here for all that.
Like, are you dumb? She's not about to tell them to do nothing. No one's, and not even just that, no one's gonna allow her, right, to tell them to do nothing, because let's just be real.
You probably only went there because CMG got invited. there or
No, but
something.
they did it hard body last election. That's how they got old boy out of the office. They did a lot of stuff, right? But just now it's coming to light that, like, oh, the stuff that that old boy was talking about,
Yeah.
they were actually doing. Like the fake votes in a lot of these places. Like, and then when you see the news stuff about it and you see the comments under it, this is the crazy part. This is why I'm like, yo, this place is fucked. It was like, yo, Trump was talking about, I want to say it was Arizona or one of the places that had all the fake that had like election fraud. And it's coming to light that there was massive election fraud in this place. Maybe Alabama is a state with an A, right? Like 100,000 something fake votes, dead people. People got 3 votes.
You heard about that. I heard
on
about
all
that.
of this stuff. And you'll see some of the comments underneath. Well, we should have got him out of there anyway. It doesn't matter that they mess. Well, now it doesn't matter that they mess with the election.
My thing is,
You get what I'm
like,
saying? Like,
It only works on
But
their favorites.
it's
yeah.
only on their behalf.
Yeah.
my whole thing with any of these investigations, though, it's like you're gonna find what you're looking for because this has been done forever. This is
Niggas-
what they do in every election. You're just not looking in every election.
Yeah.
Using dead people's fucking information is not something somebody thought of in the last election. That has been done since like the fucking first one. You know what I mean? Like Confederate soldiers that were pronounced dead, like wives were like, how the fuck did he vote? What are you talking
So
about?
let me ask you a question.
You know,
right?
like
So the fact that these votes are not real, right? Does he get impeached and they start all over?
technically you can't.
or can't do that, right?
Yeah.
How do you start life over?
Mm.
Like like everything he's done while in office is done. Like we can't undo any of that shit.
So you just gotta
you gotta ride. I think what's the fix?
They're not gonna do anything anyway. But
What could they do? What reverse every single like law decision, anything he
No,
ever
I'm just saying
made?
get him out of office and put somebody else in. Because I mean,
who, Kamala?
ultimately it was all a scam because he shouldn't.
But my thing is, so I'm just gonna say, like devil's advocate, if that one was a scam, let's check the last one too. Let's check the one before that too. Let's check the one. Find me the one that wasn't a scam, and we'll start from there.
All right.
How about that?
Fair
Like,
enough.
you know what I mean? Because
Fair
like the whole shit is a fucking.
I would say,
malarkey.
I'll say this. I would say that I would only say that there's a possibility that the last one wasn't fixed just because his side didn't want him to be there anyway.
I think the fact that the electoral college is still used means
Yeah.
every election is fixed. Just
But his side didn't want him to win. That's the crazy part.
right. I don't think it matters about his side. I think it always matters about like the powers that be. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
they wanted him to win. So he won. It didn't matter that, you know, any respectable Republican back then, I remember they were like trying to like separate themselves. Like, we are not like him. Like, please, don't lump us. Don't lump us. No. Mm-mm. But now it's almost like, I stand by my party. like that's the best. You know what I mean? Like that's about it. It's either you're completely a Trumpinarian or like whatever my party wants, whatever the people think is best.
Mm-hmm.
Got to do the president thumb. That's the president thumb. Oh, Ross, don't break it.
It's like Drake versus Future, but in the political,
No.
but in the political sphere.
Shit,
All
You
that
gotta
it
pick a
is.
side.
you have to.
All this shit is corrupt.
You gotta pick a side.
Are you OVO or FBG?
Metro 3 times. Which one?
Huh?
You gotta pick a side. I want to know what 21's gonna do.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't pick a side. There's no side.
That's what I want to know. There's no side to pick for me, but I want to know what is 21 gonna do?
Because ain't none of these niggas paying me.
He's in the middle. He's in the middle,
I ain't signing neither one.
right? He's in the middle.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. He's in the
Being
middle.
signed as gay?
No, he said 21 is in the middle.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Pause.
Right?
No,
But
did he?
was he on any of the songs on the new one?
No, you're not on the album. It's only essentially niggas that beef on this niggas on the album.
No, but you would think that 21 would be on the album.
I mean, well, part two drop next month, so we'll see.
Oh, there's a part 2?
Yeah, they did too. That's only part 1. It's
Whoa.
gonna be more hate on.
I'm here for this.
Part 2 drops.
I'm really here for this.
Yeah.
I can't wait till Drake and I can't wait to hear what Cole got to say. I hope he don't try and be Switzerland and try and be like, hey, why we beefing? We should be
We should be friends.
Nah, I hope he comes out all gum. I need him to be Russia, not Switzerland.
Yeah, I need to drop them bombs, nigga. You know what I mean?
I need him to get his Putin on
You feel me? Just start pressing buttons, just launching everything,
and not try to be Luxembourg.
Nah, facts though. Right now we don't need no soft. No, you about this rap shit, so I need to hear this rap shit. I need to hear bars.
And it don't have to
Alright.
get violent. It can all be music.
No.
It could all be music.
Dreamville ain't violent, man.
This is Drake.
The hoodest nigga on Dreamville, I think is JID.
Like, I
Yeah.
want every nigga to understand, like, if you are a hood nigga or a real nigga and whatever,
Drake
and
got
you
shooters.
bust off on
No, Drake got a lot of
Drake
shooters.
listen.
One-
Drake,
One of his homeboys went to jail for 15 years. Went for 15 years.
Baca.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Drake got shooters, boy.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's-
saying
it's
Drake
shooters on that
doesn't.
team.
I'm saying if
Oh, the Wassa?
you have
Yeah,
any
he got
type
the
of-
Wassas.
if you have any type of real whatever you want to call it, any kind of hood in you, shooting after, like, come on, like, really,
Nah,
Aubrey,
yeah.
you won't kill a nigga named Aubrey. His mother did it. Day of. Aubrey Graham. That nigga is a girl cookie.
He got the Wassas, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You saw what he made. You saw what happened to Mos Def. Mos Def slipped up.
Yo.
And you saw the video. Mos Def was looking at a nigga talking about this
I
shit.
didn't mean to say. I didn't mean
He kept
wasn't
looking up to the corner.
Did I say it right? No, say it again.
Say it with feeling, nigga.
More emphasis.
Dog, nigga had Mos Def hemmed up talking about you better, hey, repent, nigga. He told that nigga to repent, and Mos Def came to the altar.
I need you to read this
Forgive
word
me,
for
Father,
word.
for I have sinned. It's
Amen.
been 6 days since my last confession.
I mean, but FBG, man, it's on 6. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
Ridiculous.
But I really want to know where the line is gonna be, because
We're gonna see after the second album drop.
There's no line.
it's not like Metro. Metro ain't from Atlanta, so it's not like he's instantly ingrained. All the Atlanta niggas is gonna be on his side, but the important Atlanta niggas,
Will be.
right? So like he had Thug on the album, but he just had his voice. So like now is Thug gonna be verse Drake?
I don't know, because he had a whole song about where my brother at, where my twin at. Whole song dedicated to this nigga. So
Who?
on the album, it's Future.
Yeah, the
Metro Boomin
whole
Future. Yeah,
Out song dedicated to who?
Young Thug. Talking about where my twin at. So, you know.
That's what that was. That was for Young Thug.
Yeah.
So it's okay for guys to say twin.
Huh?
It's okay for guys to call other guys twin.
They do that. I don't know.
That's
it.
they do that.
They do that. I don't do that. I don't call
That's not something that's really in my lexicon.
That's
That's not in my vocabulary.
That's very I've only seen girls do that, like birthday twin, and twin, like twins.
I don't know. I
I
don't
mean,
know
I-
about these young guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Future is not a young guy. Did we not say it was Future?
He's
Yeah,
not.
he's
Yeah,
30 years
but
old.
the young guy.
He's not
he's
Ah.
the
Damn near
he's
40
the
years old.
he's like the lingo guy. So he's the user of all the young lingo stuff. Like he will bring that the young
Oh, they-
lingo.
You know,
in
they said
him.
that word is that this nigga Future stole Young Man's soul. That's why Future is very young.
He stole Young Band's soul. That's crazy. I just seen a Young Band song,
That's why I said the future is forever young.
and he looked old as hell.
They reversed.
Yo, he looked old as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Young Bands look like the industry got to him.
Yeah. Because he disappeared for so long. It's crazy. But
I'm like I said, I'm very interested in all the music that's about to come out. Hopefully, you know what I mean. And if it's over a bitch, that means Future's music is gonna be crazy.
What
His
if
music is gonna be-
what if Drake?
It's gonna be gospel.
What if Drake do a song with NBA Youngboy? NBA Youngboy start taking shots at all these niggas. It'd be a rap.
I don't know. That would be crazy.
Drake,
But
NBA Youngboy, and J. Cole on a song. Crazy.
I'm still waiting to see what J. Cole does. I feel like he gonna try and
Fuck that. J. Cole's emptying the clip, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Ain't no soft shit around here, nigga. Pause, nigga. No Diddy, nigga. J. Cole emptying the clip, nigga. Bombs over Baghdad, nigga. No disrespect, nigga.
Lord Jesus.
We bombing everything out here,
My
nigga.
goodness.
I hope so. I hope
You know
so.
what I mean?
If he don't do that, then
I'm severing ties with Dreamville, nigga.
Do you have ties that way?
No, I don't.
I'm sorry. Like,
I'm blocking every music, nigga. I'm not listening to him like I don't listen to 6ix9ine, nigga.
wow.
About to put Gunna on that list.
Not
If Gun-
Rainbow.
But Gunna keep dropping hot music, so I gotta listen to every single this nigga drop. It's crazy. I don't want to listen to him, but I have to though. Them singles I can't stop. Proud of them.
That's called
Proud of them.
addiction.
That shit is just stuck in my head. I ain't got no problem.
I'm still trying to process niggas unfollowing each other.
I mean, sassiness, nigga. You got friends unfollow.
Very. It's.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't follow somebody the other day.
But
that's
I
what-
I mean, I be unfollowing people too.
but that's because like
that's
that's
for
a
good reason,
real
though.
person that I really don't like in real. You know what I mean? Like not something that
I mean,
I'm
it was the
gonna
reason why, but yeah.
that I'm gonna like then say to someone else like, no, what you mean? No, it's still cool with me and
Nah,
and
it ain't
da, da,
cool
da."
with me,
You know what I
nigga.
mean? Like, but that's the problem. That's my problem with these industry niggas, right? Like, if you ask Ross tomorrow, like, oh, you unfollow Drake, it's gonna be some shit like, man, I don't even touch that page, man. Somebody else run that shit. I don't even pay attention to that. That's the whole. You know what I mean? Like,
He lying because that's him every day on that shit.
like why not just be like, yeah, I don't fuck with that nigga. Any other questions? Like, just like, what's the problem? Like,
yeah, that's the crazy. All the subliminal,
yeah,
backhanded. I understand that. I don't see why it's necessary. If
that's
you got
crazy.
like, if that's
Like,
the case, I
Fuck
mean,
that nigga.
there also could be a marketing ploy, but then I don't see why Drake necessarily, like Drake and Future don't need the marketing.
At all. Just drop it.
Yeah.
So that leads me to believe that there's something actually going
No,
on.
there's something happened. Something happened, man. Something happened. I don't know what it is.
I
but
can't
something
find
happened.
the damn shit where like the nigga was breaking down lyrics from songs and like
And then and then one of the reasons why
is some girl, I guess, named Diana.
Kanye is beefing with Drake is because he took Little Dirk on tour with him, and he wanted Little Dirk on tour.
Yeah.
So shouldn't he be mad at Little Dirk?
Niggas just I don't know.
I guess niggas pick who they want to be mad at.
So you understand this is the same thing.
Sassiness, a lot of sassiness
All right.
going on in
Did
there.
anybody watch Freaknik?
Why
How
you
about
keep
that?
I haven't seen Freak.
I watched Freaknik. You didn't watch Freaknik?
No, I heard.
Oh,
how was it?
guys.
I heard it's good, but they don't show no pussy.
The fact that he was expecting pussy on Hulu. He was expecting.
Oh
big
man.
lady
I
on
was
Hulu.
expecting them to
You
show
was
the big
expecting-
backs. Yeah, I was expecting them. I was expecting it to be like how the DVD was, nigga. You remember the DVD? You know, you expect
no.
me?
I don't, because I didn't watch that.
You never watched them?
No,
What?
girl.
You was sheltered.
Yeah. I'm
Shame on you.
I'm
So
not
how
gonna
was it?
play that shit. It was really good. Like having all the stars and shit that had time back there, like even like Rashida Dunn, like who was like really there, just describing like, you know, the difference between fucking Daisy Dukes and Coochie Cutters. All right. Like, and them showing the clips, but then ultimately it just goes to, it was a whole thing. Like it's the rise and fall. That's what it should have been called. Like the rise and fall of Freaknik.
Mhm.
Right? Because they're like, oh yeah, this is how it started. Like they're talking about the original motherfuckers that did this shit in like the 80s and like why the name was whatever it was. And it was like some song was out
Yeah.
that was about like
It was a dance or something.
it was some really popular song that said something about freak, right?
Mm.
And they were having a picnic,
Mm.
Freaknik. That was that was the
started.
fucking name. You know what I mean? And it
Mhm.
wasn't about like, it wasn't as raunchy and as disgusting. So like they're looking back at it now. So as the first generation of Freaknik is looking at what we know to be as Freaknik being like,
It's
nah,
not-
that wasn't us. That wasn't us. That wasn't us. That was not our shit. Like you have no footage of our shit because our shit wasn't, you know what I mean? Like it started to be like this when other people came to Atlanta to take part in it. It was really just originally kids who couldn't afford to go home for spring break or couldn't afford to go anywhere else. You know, they weren't the white kids that could go down to fucking Fort Lauderdale or go to Cancun. So they stayed where they were at and did the best with what they had. And then it turned into debauchery and melee and bitches getting raped on the street.
Damn, was that bad?
Yeah.
Damn. It's kind of like how the Daytona was.
I think anything with a whole bunch of teenagers
And like alcohol.
and
and drugs.
alcohol, yeah, like
Anything's
sorry,
bound to happen.
vaginas, they're
I mean,
innies, not outies. Like, sorry.
I mean,
I gotta
like
get
just like
penetrated.
look at like just last week alone, there was like a massive brawl on the beach.
Look at Ultrafest going on right now. Who knows what's
Yeah, but they're
happening?
not fighting. Like
they fucking
don't-
though.
Exactly. This is my thing. Any place,
These niggas is in the mud. I saw plenty videos
Any
of
fucking-
Ultra.
any
Yeah.
place like this, any of those festivals, any of those big concerts, anything, right? Females are getting sexually assaulted. It's just happening. So
okay,
point
okay.
blank, period, right? Like even if it's just someone fucking feeling you up in the crowd because you can't see, you know, you're all moshed together. Or whatever, you know what I mean?
That's what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's like it's prevalent, but it's like no, not in a bad way. But kind of what the fuck did you expect? Like, it's not like you're out here in a fucking pantsuit, ma'am.
I ain't gonna lie. Everybody had their ass out.
It was ridiculous.
Everybody.
It was and not even
Everybody.
just like
The traffic down there was
thing
crazy,
I
too.
liked was like
Bro,
them showing the
it's disgusting,
empowerment of
dog.
women being like, well, whip your dick out. You want to see my titties, whip your dick out. And I was like, auntie, like that is someone's aunt. I know that is.
Yo,
Find her.
let me tell you something about Miami. Has the Miami Open going on. They got Miami Music. They got the Ultra Festival going on. They had a
Miami
Heat-
Music Week going on.
They had that's the fact. The same thing.
Okay.
They had Miami Music Week. They have the Miami Open tennis.
Heat game tonight.
They had a heat game.
Spring break still going on.
They had like no planning. Like what the fuck?
Nobody talked to anybody.
No, you know what it was?
You know how much?
No,
No, you know how
no,
much
no,
hotel rooms are going right now?
I'm telling you what it was. It's because they locked down fucking spring break, so they had to look for other ways to get money. What other way to get money than the do the Ultra Fest and everything else?
No.
Because Drake.
Listen, I'll tell you this. And they had a Drake concert.
Yeah, but that's in Sunrise.
And they have a Drake but listen, the Miami doesn't need spring break. Like that's not where Miami makes his money. Miami doesn't give a fuck about.
I think Miami loses money on spring break because of the fucking damage. And the
Yeah,
fuckery
Miami
and
don't listen. Miami makes all his money from Ultra. Literally, their whole budget comes from Ultra, bro.
So why would they stack it in fucking spring break weekend?
It's always been this week.
It's always been this weekend.
Yeah, Miami Ultra's always been like around this time. Miami don't need like people
It feels
think
kind of
that
early to me.
people think that because Florida is a tourism state that we need tourism. Like,
No, I'm not saying we don't need it, but what I'm saying is I know because of the shooting they cut back on it because it happened too frequently. Like 1 year back to back, like 4 years, or every year for like 4 years it should be happening.
Miami never needed spring break for money.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just tell you that right now. They make more than enough money off of Ultra, literally for the year. They pay all their books.
And was spring break really always this like this bad? Like I
No,
feel
it
like
It wasn't with us.
I feel like
It wasn't with
as
us.
bad as it might sound, it might be just my correlation, my little fucking
Nah, it was
brain,
never this crowded.
but like
Not even crowded. It was always crowded.
it was always crap, but it wasn't like so many. It was like Florida was down here. You know, you went to UM.
Nah, 'cause
you
last
went to
year's spring break wasn't that
you went
bad.
to UF. Last year's spring break was horrible. That's why they made all those videos about don't fucking bring your ass back here.
I mean, yeah, that part was bad. The shooting part was bad. But
Not just the
all of
shooting
it.
part, the litter, the fucking roads being fucking crammed up to the point that motherfuckers can't get to work. Like Miami still has to run while y'all are doing this fuckery. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like we still have to get people to their jobs, and people do have jobs on the beach. Like, you know what I mean? Like
I see what
we
you're
need
saying.
to get there. So yeah, it's a
And-
fucking inconvenience.
and every road is blocked off in this
Right. But I think the reason it's gotten so crazy up here is because of the shit that's been happening to them, like to tourists in general, and like Punta Cana and like Cancun, like in Mexico and shit. Like, you know, they're going over there and they're fucking dying. So
Or they're getting on traffic and shit
yeah,
like that.
and so they're like, we're not going. Like, we gotta go somewhere else. And you know, South Beach is basically fucking right there. You know, South Beach is basically fucking Mexico.
Yeah.
It's basically whatever, you know,
Niggas don't want you here though,
at all.
and it's not cheap. And people are getting kicked out of their Airbnbs. Like,
Oh, I seen a video where somebody got kicked out of the Airbnb and they was walking down the street with their
Yeah.
fucking bags.
yeah. I've seen that
Fucking
video
funny.
too.
Yo,
Like they come here and they try and trash shit. It's great. And man, like when I see the videos, it's always us fighting. It's always like 300 niggas, whole group of niggas watching a giant brawl.
that was a fight too. It was but niggas.
And it's usually girls. It's always girls.
It was girls this time.
Hell yeah. It's always girls fighting.
Like, I remember a couple of years ago, there was that crazy brawl. Like, it was like 100 bitches fighting down in Miami during spring break. Do you remember that? And it was like so much footage of that shit. And I just remember like titties. That you saw coochie down that video. Like, it was just ass. Like everything out.
everywhere.
Like, oh my God.
It was a massive brawl.
Like you see bitches like being pulled. I'm like, man, that's your pussy on the gravel. Oh my God. Get up. But like, it's ridiculous though. Like I've been as drunk as the next girl. I'm a fighting bitch. So you know what I'm saying? And I ain't never fucking got into a fight on South Beach, like, or anywhere during spring break.
No.
It's just not gonna happen. Like I don't know. Like,
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think is like
The drugs.
You think it's drugs?
Drugs and Instagram.
Hell nah.
Drugs
It ain't
and
drugs.
Instagram.
It's not drugs. That's liquor. That's not drugs.
It's drugs and Instagram.
It's
So
not,
what?
that's not drugs. That's
No, but
liquor.
most niggas be on these perks and
Perks make you fight. I ain't seen a perk yet.
No, it don't make you fight, but when you mix it with other things, it gets you amped up.
Yeah, that's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
possibility.
So that's what I'm saying. They be on this, you know what I'm saying, mean mugging shit. You know what I mean? Niggas be in there trying to show off. I could buy more bottles than you, and you
It's
better.
crazy.
You know what I mean? So
Everybody in the fucking club not dancing.
yeah, everybody. It's more of a watching situation.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, and
It's and then you go back to having fun where niggas was, you know what I mean, dancing. It's more, you know what I mean. You buying 3 bottles, I'm
Not
about
even
4
just
bottles.
that. Not even
Niggas
just
can't
that.
drink four
even
fucking
just
bottles
that.
in the club,
Even
nigga. And
we
if you
were,
are drinking 4 bottles in the club, nigga, you're gonna.
I'm not gonna act like that. I'm not gonna act like that.
try
Niggas,
to
fought, niggas was fighting in the club when we was in the club. So I'm not gonna act like that. The problem is how quickly y'all be fucking shooting. That's the goddamn problem. Bust a nigga head open. Like
now
fight.
now it's more now it's crazier than it was back then.
Like fucking fight. Like I've seen niggas break niggas' jaws. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that shit no more.
Niggas will shoot the whole club up.
Yo, to get one nigga. There's bitches twitching on the ground, bleeding from their neck. Sir, she didn't do
I
nothing.
ain't gonna lie, that happened to me one time. Nigga, I was behind the fucking speaker. Like,
This is ridiculous.
that's one of the reasons why. Yeah,
I definitely didn't see a bitch get trampled in the club.
Absolutely. Twice.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Niggas don't give a fuck once niggas don't even know what the fuck is going on.
Like,
But all they gotta see is a group of niggas running and they running to you, nigga, just for no reason, nigga.
do you
Why you running,
understand?
nigga? I don't know, cause these niggas is running. Like what? That happened one year at fucking Igloo, dog. Over here, dog. Whole bunch of niggas is running, dog. All these niggas just start running, nigga.
I don't play that shit. I tell everybody I'm with, like, first of all, rule number 1, anything but go down, take care of you, get it to the car. Get your ass to the car. And whoever got keys they got rain on when this car gets started. You feel me? So
meet me at the hideout.
you gotta fucking meet me at the car, shorty. Don't follow me, don't hold on to me, don't yell out for me. You better tuck and roll.
You got 10 minutes, bitch.
And then my problem is, right, so because I've been in situations where niggas do run and you might get trampled, like, and I'm not a runner. Like, I'm just getting small. So as my bigger years, ain't nobody running. I'm a tumble, bitch. The fuck? So I'm a perimeter bitch. You will never catch me in the middle of nowhere, nigga. Nowhere is I'm in the middle. Nope. Where to exit? My shoulder ain't just I don't even got to turn around to get to the exit. It's just a pivot, bitch. I'm out the door. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers start rushing. I ain't going in no booth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going for the door. Fuck it.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Yeah, that's one thing I always keep my eye on where the door at.
Oh,
I got people on the exits, nigga.
Where's
Exit
the
right there.
door?
Exit right.
And where's the problem? Them niggas look aggressive. Look how them niggas walking in. No son, how many of them? No son. It's problem, you know. It's a problem. I keep.
Said nigga looking great.
Man, it's different.
Nigga walking me,
I'd be
mother.
like that. I'd be like that going to Jamaican parties when I
Look,
used to go to
yo.
Jamaican parties. Be like, yo, why them niggas so
Yo,
look so
especially
mean?
at a Jamaican party where everyone's dancing and you see a nigga clearing the fucking crowd, just walking like death. No, sir. I who him? I who him? Who knows him? Nobody? Bitches? Nobody? Don't fuck him. That's nobody's baby daddy because he's walking over. I'm gonna slide on out and I'll leave you. Like, take care of you. Get to the car. Like, the last time I went to like the Broward County Fair years ago,
man.
they started shooting, and I will
was just
never
about to
forget,
say. I was just about to
turned
say they
around
shoot
and
at
you
the Broward County
see
Fair.
a wave of niggas. I've never seen anything like that in my fucking life because it didn't look like people. It genuinely looked like brown water, like coming at you. Like I have like a wave of fucking shit coming for you.
Muddy water. No.
And I will never. I was there with my cousin. We were like, we heard the shots. We like grabbed each other, turned around, like, oh my god, saw the wave, pushed off of each other to either edges, and I didn't see that bitch until we got to the car. Like by the time I see her, I got a scratch here, her lip busted. Like we both got stories. Like what happened to you? I was behind the apple, the caramel apple thing. This nigga tried to pull me out. I knocked him in the shit. I kicked him. He hit me.
What?
We got
Niggas are trying to pull you out for what?
I was by the funnel cake thing, and a dude literally he backed into me, and I shoved his ass back into that shit. Like what the fuck? Are they? Wait, how the?
Oh.
Like he looked me in my face and like started to still back in on me because I'm like crouched down, like, this is not a 2-seater. And I'm not a little bitch. This is still me in a bigger size. So it's like
that nigga was scared too.
Yeah. By the time I see my cousin, she's like, this nigga tried to pull me out and he hit me. And I'm like, I believe it. Like everybody was running. And it was it was maybe 2 shots, but the amount of people, like it took us 20 minutes to get to the car. Like it was so many people moving.
Niggas don't give a fuck how many shots it is. It could be one nigga.
That crowd like took, and like when you got to the gate, right? The gate, because it's just a fucking, it was Lockhart. It was the fucking flimsy ass like link gate. That shit is like bent out, like not mash up completely, but you saw like motherfuckers like push that gate out and got the fuck, like they widened that hole up. Like they were like, nah. Like it was ridiculous. And I never went back to a fair after that. Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the only thing. That's the only fair about fairs. That's why I'm bringing the kids out there, though. That's just crazy.
No, you gotta just go in daylight. I'll go to a daylight. I'll go to any fair in the day.
Oh, it's nighttime when
it's nighttime when the shit happens because it's all, especially back in the day. Like the thing to do was to go Thanksgiving night. That was like so everybody was out there. When I say everybody, it was like, you know, schools had rivals. There were problems.
Yeah.
It was always
like,
fights.
Yeah.
Got your main op out there.
Mm-hmm. You see a little boo from the other side of the school. Shit.
Shooting up.
You know? And then it's a whole thing. But like, I will never forget that shit. That shit was, I remember coming home and my mom especially like, you fought? Like, what the? I'm like, no, I didn't. This was just like crowd shit. I can't go. I'm traumatized.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, to see that many people running at you and you don't have a clear out because it's like the wave is coming, but this is still carnival traffic because they don't get it yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no cleared, like there's I can't get through that. like I can't move like that, bitch. I'm gonna break my ankle trying to get through that.
Getting to the car is one thing, is dropping out that motherfucker is another.
Oh no, I don't need to drive nowhere. I just need to get to the car.
Oh.
I need to just be out of shooting range, like get to the car. Once everything settles down, bitch, we can be the last motherfucker to roll out of here. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, facts. Just get in. Just get in the car
and get low if they're still shooting. That was it.
Get the burn out, nigga.
But that's
have it in hand just in case, nigga.
Even now, like when we go to carnival, like because it was Andrea's first time, I was like on her like white on rice. But any of my other homegirls, bitch, take care of you. Lock in when you getting in the car. That's all it is. You disappear your ass into the crowd if you want to, bitch. If I lose your feathers, I have lost you. That's it. That's it. You better find me on the road after we cross the stage or something. At the food truck.
That's one of the things I hate about carnival, though. That shit was so fucking crowded, though.
Nah, it's either you stick together or you don't. And sometimes the music starts moving, you end the drinks. So especially bitches I run with because they're very like, I'm by myself anyway. Like they're normally by themselves. So they are so used to just walking off without checking in. And I'm very like, once you get out of that grasp, like yelling is doing nothing. We're next to a truck with 29 million speakers. Bye, girl.
I
You
can't.
won't
I
find me
don't
again.
understand how nigga could dance so long.
Oh my god, it's not that hard.
That shit is
The
crazy.
liquor gonna move you.
Nah,
Someone
my
else
feet-
gonna move you.
Man, my feet be hurting me though.
Nah, it's not. Yo, the next day,
I just could imagine it
I
smells,
wonder-
it
I wonder-
smells like a whole bunch of hot ass.
not at all.
No, it's
It
'cause
smells
it's-
like a whole bunch of fucking like shea butter and fucking essential.
I mean,
not at all.
only because
Swear
it's
to God.
open. It's open. It's not like
Swear to
closed.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not
But-
inside, but it really doesn't. Like walking through the thickest crowd, you're not smelling armpits, bati, coochie, none of that. As
Yeah.
much as it's out, you're really
It's not
smelling like. I have literally walked back past a bitch at Carnival, and be like, "You smell good as fuck. What you got on?" And she was like, "Oh, it's shea butter."
It's not. It's like a Jamaican party when the AC turn off. You got
Yo,
You don't want to be at a
Almost
Jamaican
died one
anything
time,
when the
dog.
AC go off at church.
got dehydrated in a Jamaican party one time, dog. Oh my god,
no. I ain't gonna lie. That should be getting hot in there quick.
dog. I got dehydrated and almost passed out. I damn sure fainted. Like my legs
Lose it.
started getting
Yep.
my legs started getting wobbly. And I started hearing echoes. Next thing you know, I'm going down.
For a minute, you thought you were roofied.
Yo, I was
Right.
going down and then I caught myself, bro, because I was trying to get to the bathroom. There was a Jamaican party. You know where like Festival Flea Market Mall is?
Mhm.
There was like a party in there somewhere,
Mhm.
and there was like no AC, bro, and it was bare smoke, and you had to walk through the mall to use the bathroom. And I'm trying to walk through the mall, use the bathroom. And I hadn't drunk or anything, bro. And it's like 4 something in the morning. Next thing you know, my legs is fucking doing the river dance, dog. And I'm going down. If it wasn't for a table that caught me, bro, I would have been done for, bro. Embarrassed.
I'm not even gonna lie, it's definitely happened to me. Definitely got overheated in the party and
For
just
real?
had to. Oh my god, a Jamaican party?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck we wrong.
Many a time,
Them
and
niggas love-
I've had to like again. I'm a perimeter girl, so like my back is already to the wall. Bitch just slid down that fucking wall and just held a very low,
light it.
deep squat like for like 5 minutes. Just like, oh god, you can't lay down on people. Dirty floor is a dirty floor. You're gonna catch ringworm. You're gonna catch ringworm. Stay up, stay up, stay up. And you know,
Yo,
by the light of a
Jamaican
homegirl.
party promoters be wicked to people, dog.
by the light of a homegirl, that bitch
They'll
gave me a
have the
bottle of
AC
water and
off
got
on
me out.
purpose
Yeah, they're trying to
To
kill
force people to buy more drinks, but it's like, dog,
you're buying liquor.
you
they're
don't
gonna
have
die.
water. Yeah, you never be having water
or ice,
or ice. So you just have people fucking suffering, dog.
bruh.
Beer sufferation.
We're
You
hot.
want it in most Jamaican indoor parties, dog.
A Jamaican indoor party, like if I'm drinking at all, beer. I'm not drinking no real fucking liquor because I'm gonna be done. Like I'm already not a good liquor drinker already, so it's like maybe I can have 3 drinks if it's a good ventilated area.
Nah, heat and
In a
liquor. don't-
Jamaican party, whew, no,
Niggas love having that shit outdoor in the heat. Nigga.
no.
Fuck that shit.
Outdoors in the heat, I can even deal with better. I'm talking like you ever been
At
to like a
least you're-
basement party in fucking New York?
That's how all of these damn Jamaican parties be when they be renting out the halls and
In the
stuff
summer.
like that, dog. With no AC, they have a one fan,
Fucking wall
a
unit.
big giant fan blowing like that's doing anything but
Yeah, like,
circulating hot air.
Like we in a fucking high school gym.
in a fucking slave ship. Get me off.
Bro, it's crazy, dog.
That I'm
That was the
feeling
main
outside
reason.
that.
That's the main reason why I stopped. One, listen, I don't like to sweat. If I'm gonna get dressed up, listen, the minute I start sweating, I want to leave. I don't like sweating. I don't like sweating in good clothes. Like I just don't. Like I feel I don't want to go take a shower, do all of this stuff,
Just
put
sweat.
on just a sweat. Hell nah, man. You must be out of your motherfucking mind. That's not in my
I agree. I agree. I'll be the first one. Like bitches love an outside wedding. Please stop. Don't invite me.
dog. Listen, bro.
Don't invite me.
I remember we had to shoot somebody's wedding, bro, in the middle of summer, bro, at some park, bro. It was so hot outside. Outside. Now, I'm telling you, outside, it was so hot that all the equipment was overheating.
Mhm. Easily.
It was overheating.
Florida.
It was overheating to the point where we couldn't get video of the bride
Walking out.
walking down the aisle to the front to the that's how hot it was.
I believe it.
And they were upset. And we were like, yo, my nigga, it's 130 degrees out here.
In Florida weather, nigga, bacon, nigga.
You can't fucking
Like
do
the
it.
cameras literally over.
You turn that fucker on, it's like overheated. You can't.
You know what it's like
it's
for a
low.
camera to overheat outside?
Nah, that gotta be wild.
That's cooking.
It's meant for
That shit is
outside. Nigga.
cooking.
Bro.
That's what it's meant for, nigga.
That's ridiculous.
Nah,
That
nigga.
is fucking ridiculous. But that's what's happening to me. I'm fucking dying. Like I don't like to sweat, and I sweat fucking
And that's why I said I don't like,
Like,
I don't like outdoor parties. Like
yeah.
that's one of the reasons why
Yeah,
I stopped going. To
I like an outdoor party because I have no issue with getting air, with getting out of here. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna sweat regardless. So I'd rather sweat outside than sweat in fucking circulated ass air. You feel me? I would much rather be outside.
But that's why.
Like,
But that's why.
So I
that's
only
why I
go
rather.
out. That's why I only go out between November and February.
yeah.
And that's why I rather party in Miami. Like Miami, the breeze, at least at nighttime, you get some fucking breeze. For a lot of day, like nighttime, ain't no fucking breeze blowing. That shit is
November, between
dead, nigga.
November and February, when it's nice and cool and cold, so that's the best time to go out.
fucking- or spring.
Nah,
No, I ain't gonna.
it's too hot right now.
Not necessarily.
It's too hot right now for day shit.
Yeah, day. Yeah,
I'm not doing any day
nighttime.
shit.
Nighttime has been
But
mad
like
cool.
as soon as nightfall, like what's up?
It's been mad
Like
cool outside.
what you want to do? Like where we going?
That day shit's dead though.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
no brunch. Like don't go, like unless we're going to like inside.
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta be,
but
well ventilated.
I
nigga.
can't do it. Like
Fuck
I'm
that.
and I'm miserable when I'm hot. Yo, I tell people all the time, I couldn't have been a slave between my stubbornness, the asthma. I don't do right in here.
Hang her.
I'm like, yo, like we can't even
Yo, let
fucking
me go
we
inside,
can't even
bro.
get this bitch from Africa to over here to breed this bitch. Like she looked like she good stock, but this hoe is like sensitive. You fuck. Like, yo, throw her overboard. Like they would have got rid of me quick. Like
Yeah, them niggas better than me because I don't.
Nah,
I
you
probably
do
would have
it.
been in the house because
Nah,
I'm
you-
light skinned. But
you definitely, you're massive baby. Yeah.
Yeah, you would be
You definitely
indoor,
in the
nigga.
You're definitely in the house. You're definitely in the house. You're definitely in the house. Like I'm
You
what
better
got,
do what
like,
Master says.
like I'm what got you in the house.
Yeah,
You feel me? That's what it is. All my kids are in the fucking house.
he the one telling us what to do.
Yeah, like I got kids in the house and I got kids on the auction block. You
Look-
see me?
Like, look at this nigga getting all the freedom.
You feel me?
that's crazy.
I got these motherfuckers I'm
That's
never gonna
dirty.
see again.
That's
These motherfuckers that looking
nasty.
down on me like
Dog,
bitch, I'm your mom.
nasty work, dog.
Like that bitch is not your mom. You see how she don't like you? Like, listen, I believe it. I believe it. I say it all the time. I would have won top dollar on the fucking block.
Yeah, you would have been straight. Not me and Ashley. Like me, Ashley, and Clark.
No, Lord.
Said,
Speak
nigga.
for yourself, baby. I'm fucking massa. I'm gonna be all right. The fuck?
You dark as me.
Yo, was
I mean,
it?
I'm as dark as you, but massa, that was the thing. That's how he got created. That's how Massa Baby looked like that. They like there was always that slave.
Oh, so
That
you
they
gonna be
was
straight.
oh yeah, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna
Oh.
be all right. I might still be outside, but my hut good, you know.
Mm,
Installation and thing and
probably
thing.
got shoes and shit.
Yo,
Socks.
I get to go inside and see my youths. I get to breastfeed them in the house.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Get to see Mark. Hey, what's going on?
What's up? How you doing? And
You
he's
good?
looking at me crazy like this bitch. Why is she talking to me? Like, it's okay, nigga. You'll learn. It's okay.
Master's wife looking at me crazy.
Yeah, she hates you. Like, mother, get away from me.
Get away from me.
Don't talk to me. Like, what? Why is everybody so upset?
Yo, there was some, I don't know if it was Black Cake or some other show that was something similar to Black Cake, but there was a scene where it was like the black helper and it was like dinner time. It was the master, it was the white guy and his wife, and the master was like, I really like for you to make something special because I really like how your something tastes or something like that.
Mhm.
And she was like, anytime you want. And the wife got so upset.
It wasn't Black Cake, but I know there was a scene like that because it goes on to him being like, I want her to like move into the house, and
Yes.
the wife being like,
Yes,
what the
yes, yes,
fuck?
yeah,
And
yeah.
like, what
Yeah,
is
what
going-
what is
I
that?
don't know what show it
Because
is,
we
but I
came
know
across it the
I
other
would
day,
love
just
to
like,
watch
what
it.
is this?
I want to watch it so bad. I have no fucking idea, but I know I saw that scene and I was like, yo, that, and she was livid. Like she was like fuming, you know?
I don't know what you guys are talking
It was-
I
about.
know.
it was
But
like-
we,
I wish I
we
knew.
kind of don't.
It was
either.
like
we just
so-
happened to see the same. clip.
Yeah, I just seen this clip of something.
And I feel like it was like a Facebook scroll at that. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those ones that I have no idea how I got here. You
Damn.
know,
I
one
wish
of
I-
those reels. Like I have no idea how we fucking got here.
I feel left out.
I'm sorry,
No,
but
it's cool. That'd be like
ultimately
that.
it was just like,
Be like that
but it's just the
sometimes.
same thing. Like Massa was basically ready to fuck this black slave, and he was blatant with it in front of
in
his
front
wife.
of his wife.
And she's just sitting there like, "Are you fucking
How dare you,
serious?" Like,
Jonathan?
and then getting mad at her, like,
Yeah, getting mad at the black girl like she could do anything.
And I'm looking at if I'm the black girl, like, I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna poison you. Don't even worry about that. Like I got him on the line, baby. I got him on the line. You got for good no. This house about to get real brown. Don't even worry about that. But yeah,
Popping that brown babies.
got to. So
On the Nickelodeon.
I have to because if I don't talk about it, I'm
No,
gonna
we
be
got
pissed
to.
Yeah, let's
off.
talk about it.
I'm gonna be very pissed off.
Let's
So
talk. Let's talk
quiet
about
on the
this
set.
Nickelodeon shit.
Man, okay. So as it like big Nickelodeon kid, big Disney kid.
Yeah,
especially
I
all
grew
that.
up. I grew up off Nickelodeon.
Like
that
all
was
that.
all that was my generation.
Like-
you know what I mean? Like I was in elementary school when all that started.
Definitely. That just started in 1994. Like it's crazy how much like yes we were there, but I guess for me just because I was so young,
I was 11.
dates are not even like a thing. You know what I mean? Like 1994, I'm 3-4 years old, honestly. So I really grew up in real life watching that shit. You know, like when they even played the clip, nigga. Do you know a bitch knows the whole theme song still? To all that, like still. Like it dropped and I'm like word for word. I'm like, God damn. I don't know what the fuck I ate yesterday, but bitch,
I mean,
I'm right back.
that was a monumental staple in our life though.
Exactly.
Because at the time we didn't know this fuckery was going on, but
that is what hurts me, I feel like the most, because I'm watching this. These
Whole
kids
childhood-
made
whole
my
child-
fucking childhood.
Whole childhood was built off it.
We
Yeah.
came up
Nickelodeon.
together.
I'm gonna be
You-
keeping it
yeah.
keeping it being. There wasn't really. I didn't really get.
Modern Life.
We
and all
really
that other
didn't
shit.
have like
Cat
there was a
Dog.
Disney Channel, but like it wasn't like
There
how
wasn't
Disney is
niggas like
now.
on it like that. There wasn't niggas
Right?
on it like
It
that.
wasn't like
Keenan
how
and
it is
Kel
now.
We're on all that from the jump.
We grew up off of fucking all that and Are You Afraid of the Dark
Yep.
and Clarissa Explains It All
Yep.
and Alex Mack and all of these shows, bro. And it's
Sickening.
That Ghost Rider bullshit.
Like it
goes. Yeah, I watched Ghost Rider too.
Yeah.
it's sickening to know like I said, they made my childhood. I feel like sometimes like I kind of know them. Like seeing them grown up now, it's like Russ with oil in my lad. Hey girl, you know, like look at her. And to know that any of them were suffering because they all talk about things they went through. So it's not just the whole story isn't just, you know, Drake and his sexual assault, but like the little black boy that was overly sexualized, he feels by being put in a lot of superhero clothes, which AKA meant spandex.
You
and
talking
tights.
about the dude with the nose?
Yeah, big
okay,
nose
okay,
boy,
okay.
right? So if you look up that character, and it's crazy, right? Because I remember watching that
just
episode.
the fact that he's black and they're calling him Big Nose Boy.
Fuck that. Yeah, I'll give you that. But if you look at the costume, I remember watching the episode as a kid and just being like, it wasn't funny, it was gross. I was kind of like, I'm not an ick girl, like snot shit like that is not gonna make me laugh. But I remember the costume, and as a kid, yes, it looked like a black nose, but like a white people nose, just brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as an adult, that's a dick and balls. That is a dick and fucking oh my god. And then his trick or his whatever, his superpower, whatever, was snot, basically. Then being able to have a lot of it. So this girl, she did something and he ends up like sneezing. And it's of course the black girl, and she gets covered in clear goo. And it's just like
It's supposed to be cum or some
to
shit.
me,
That's a cum
that's
shot.
a cum shot. Like I know they're as kids, they're like, oh snot, and as a kid, I was like, gross snot, definitely. As a grown-ass person, cum shot.
Yeah.
How are you doing this with kids? How are you doing it with kids? How did it clear through everybody?
They
Where
were
the
all
fuck were
laughing
the
about it.
parents?
They were all laughing
Like,
about it.
If I'm a grown-ass
right.
woman, right?
No, just think about it, dog. Like you're getting all of this wild shit off just to be able to get all of this wild shit off on a kid's show. I'm sure that they were sitting back laughing at this shit.
Mm.
Cause it's like with all the Disney stuff, right? It's like, you know, you ever heard of all the sexualization the sexualization, the subliminal sex stuff that they put in the Disney,
like the cartoons
In the
and shit,
Disney
like
cartoons.
the hidden graphics.
the
Yeah.
hidden graphic.
Because there's fucking there has to be a connection. Like anyone who wants to do a lot of kid shit, I always look at you a little weird. Anybody. Like, sorry. Like I it's just like, what?
The only nigga that I rated that did a lot of kid shit was Steve, because he never had kids on the show.
Exactly. Steve wasn't like, no, he had no one on the show. If
Yeah.
anything, I was like, Steve gonna be crazy as fuck when he grow up out here playing by his goddamn
Steve
self.
was the
Like,
realest nigga.
And he's still real as fuck.
Yeah,
Like
facts.
honestly, he the only one. But Steve was also a grown ass motherfucking man on Blue's Clues. Like
you talking
not
about-
16.
Oh,
Yeah. Like he was like adult, right? So again,
Talking to
Amanda
puppets and shit.
Bynes and shit, like
But he never, it's not like he ever had kids on the show or
never
anything.
had a kid on the show,
but he
never
had
had
a
a guest
kid
star,
show.
but he had exactly, and that's how it's supposed to be, because adults with kids should be considered weird unless they're your own, and even then there's a line, right? So you look at Amanda Bynes, when I'm watching the shit, they found her at 10, my nigga, at 10.
Damn.
Like
That's no childhood.
and that's what I'm trying to say. Like she's ripped out of any kind of normalcy, because you also have to understand, for her to even be discovered by them, how long she was trying to get discovered, right?
Yeah.
So let's at least say 2 years. So like
Yeah.
8, right? Everything's ripped from her, and she's now thrown into adulthood and expected to just like be okay. And
Yeah.
yes, nothing's come out and been said that's happened to her, but I feel like that's enough. Just being robbed of your fucking childhood can
Just-
fuck you up.
Just what's known to have gone on, right?
Having to mind your parents at a young age.
What's known to have gone on, you can like all the stuff that's been going on with Amanda Bynes makes sense.
Absolutely. Amanda Bynes, Miley Cyrus, Orlando Brown.
I'll say
Like-
I'll say for the most part, Miley Cyrus, she made it out.
Raven had no
Made what up?
childhood.
She made it out.
Made it out. I was about to
For the
say
most
made
part,
what-
she made it out.
I mean, she's still
I
going
don't
through her
think- I
own
don't
weird
think
No,
any-
no,
I
situation.
don't
she
think-
still go through her own situation, but that's her family being fucked up.
Not even no. I don't think that's all her trauma. I think that's her worst trauma. I think that's the trauma maybe we know about. I feel like all of these kids, nobody's untouched. Nobody's unscathed. Nobody just got away.
I mean, she's but her dad. But I'm not putting anything past. Shit can
Yeah,
still
yeah.
happen because niggas is weird.
exactly.
But he's
Because
he's
not
famous.
for nothing.
get
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
Bobby
saying?
Ray Cyrus really wasn't famous when Hannah Montana busted. Let's be real. Bobby Ray could have been Bobby Broke. Bobby Ray could have
Billy
I'm sorry,
Billy Ray.
sorry, Billy Ray. See?
But he
Who
was
is-
he was still in the headlines though.
Whose headlines?
While she was doing the show, he wasn't like
While she was doing the show. I'm talking
Yeah.
before Hannah Montana ever aired, right?
I don't think he
Did
ever.
you
I
hear
don't think
anything
he,
about his
he-
achy breaky fucking heart?
I don't think he ever went broke though.
no, he never went broke though. He still.
I
had
think he
money.
was still writing. Was he still writing?
He's still doing something in the industry. That's the reason why
No
she.
problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. He didn't go broke. So maybe he was fame hungry and he wanted to get out there again because nobody
Maybe.
was talking about him. Nobody.
No, he was in the show too.
What show?
Her show.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
there's a reason
she
why. Okay,
brought
okay.
him back to relevance.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because nobody was fucking talking about him. Because not for nothing, he tried to come back out with music. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
Right, he
okay.
came back out with Lil Nas X. That
Exactly.
blew him back up
right.
again.
But still, like, but Little Nas X wouldn't have more than. Why did Little Nas X do that song? Why did he even know that song to do? Right?
I don't know.
He says it. Little Nas says it. That was Hannah Montana's dad.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know who Hannah Montana's dad was, and they played like Achy Breaky Heart. They played some other shit of his, and I heard Old Town Road.
Oh, okay.
So at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? Like, what made him relevant to anyone in this generation to even know who the fuck he is, besides being
Yeah.
Hannah Montana, was, you know, Hannah Montana bringing him back into this generation's world, right?
Mm.
Yeah, he definitely.
I can see that. I could believe that he made a deal for that. Because
It's possible.
why the fuck do we want you? You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck are you? Who's fucking, ain't nobody's talked about Achy Breaky Heart in 20 fucking years. Go sit the fuck down. Like,
you want my daughter? You gotta.
you
yeah.
gotta make sure I eat too. Okay, we gonna make sure you eat too. We gonna eat again. You know what I mean? Like, I truly believe it. So the whole Drake thing, to see that his dad was really against, like, his dad told the mom at one point, like, keep this dude, that specific dude that,
Yeah.
you know, keep him away, da 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 da. Da. And her just being like, I personally just look at it as laziness, because Drake even said, like, my mom didn't like to drive. I'm sorry. Your son works on Nickelodeon and you don't have to have a real fucking job. So you're gonna drive him wherever the fuck he needs to go. Like you don't like to drive? Like, and even if you don't like to drive, still go with him. Right?
I think it's all money. Like after a
It
while,
is. It
gets like-
absolutely is, because I feel like, what kind of parent are you to be okay with your child supporting you? Just point blank, period.
That's what I mean. Essentially, that's what they were. That's what they were all doing, wasn't it?
I haven't seen any of them yet. That even the kids who didn't make it, like there was another black kid on there that came later in the show, skinny kid, and one of the first thing he said was like, my whole concept of getting on all that, because he came like season 4, you know, so he's seen Keenan and Kel, he saw Good Burger, he saw like, you know, like, so he's like, okay, I gotta get my fucking family out the hood. Like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck these people fucking asked me to do, because I have to fucking get my family out the hood. And it's because his mother was fucking the black annoying bitch to be like, why he gotta do that? Like, one of his first scenes was like Girl Scout cookies, and him going up to another kid being like, hey, yo, I got that, you know, just, you know, if you need that, I got some, I got some, like looking like a fucking crack dealer. Like sirens went past and he's like ducking and shit. Like, and his mom was like, what the fuck? Like, you know,
His
so
mom has sense.
yeah, and he would get cut out. And she's like, if you watch the show, he went from like doing really stereotypical, really shitty shit. One of the things that I always say was one of the first time I ever realized they were racist as a kid was his shit. And it was Embryo, the youngest rapper. And it is what it sounds like. He was in an embryo and he's like in a bald cap and a little baby, like a naked bodysuit, whatever. And he's like, embryo, yo. And he does like a whole fucking like, yeah. And I just thought it was mad fucking like, yeah, like,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
nasty work, dog.
the
That
black
is
kid.
nuts,
and I remember
dog.
being just
Whoa,
because, you know, you're a
pause.
black kid. And I was like, that's
crazy.
that's racist, you know? And like even saying to my fucking dad, who's the worst person to ever point fucking racism out to, he's like, yeah, see, you're a joke to these people. And I was just like, oh my God. Shit. Like, you know, and now as an adult, hearing him even say like that was the fucking worst thing of my life, and like my dick's all out, like, you know what I mean? Because again, they are in these, and all the black boys, if you think back, except for Keenan, because he was fat, all the black boys on there ended up wearing some skin tight ass shit.
Yeah,
all of them. Why? The crackers didn't. Why? And it's just like, why else? Like, it's crazy. And
what
then
happened to the geeky white boy that was on all that?
Which one?
which one?
Name.
I can't remember. I only remember. I'll keep it a bean.
They
I
didn't
remember.
really show. I'm not gonna lie. Like any of the first season, like Keenan and Kel weren't on it. Lori Beth wasn't on it. The white boy with the mushroom cut, Josh or whatever, he wasn't on it. The black girl with the gap, the first black girl, she was on it. But like a lot of people that I felt weren't on it. I feel like that's saying something. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially Keenan and Kel. Because Drake said one of the reasons he got his show, Drake and Josh, was he feel like off the strength of, you know, just make it okay. All right, it's fine. We know what happened. It's fine. Just here. Right? From Disney. So now I'm looking at every fucking kid that was on a show and then headlined on another show, right?
You think Keenan and Kel was touched?
Is a possibility.
2 niggas made it out.
Oh, the only 2 niggas.
So only 2 niggas, and no offense, like made it out and then didn't really do anything after.
Because he did go broke. Keenan.
It didn't really do anything after. Keenan just got a second breath with SNL.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You're right.
Kel was like bitches was obsessed with, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened?
He was everywhere for a minute and then disappeared.
What
too.
happened?
Yeah.
I feel like all of that shit plays a
Good Burger,
role, man. All of that shit play like.
Because they want you to play it. So you're a girl.
And so now I even feel like Good Burger, what? Good Burger 2 just dropped last year or something.
And didn't even do nothing.
Right? Not even just that though. I feel like that was even the industry knowing shit is coming. Yeah.
Oh, and
we want to keep the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Shut
quiet.
the fuck up.
Oh,
Yeah.
so in order to do that,
So
we got to drop this movie.
here, let's do this movie.
Mm.
Right? Like, is
Hush
that
money.
a crazy conspiracy? Like, I think
not.
that's really just a logical
Yeah.
step in what they would be willing to do. Like,
Makes
ayo,
sense.
Get ahead of
don't
it.
make sure you don't get on that fucking documentary.
Because Good Burger was gay too. Gay as fuck.
Listen.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, I feel very sorry for Drake. Like I was telling you downstairs, one of my biggest issues with it was that they never brought it back to brought it full circle to say, well, you know, you also had, you know, your own misconduct with minors. you know,
Yeah.
like later on in your adult life, you also ended up being charged and found guilty of whatever. Like you didn't touch any kids, but I believe he was like texting them sexually or whatever, some 16-year-old girls or whatever.
Mm.
I hate that they didn't bring that up because I feel like that's what people need to take away from
That's what
this.
that's what played a role in him.
Not
Yeah.
no, not even that it plays a role. Not even so because I don't want to take away from the fact that he's a conscious person that made a fucking decision,
Mhm.
right? But I also want people to take away from it that like you fucking executives, you people that turn a blind eye, all you're doing is greenlighting another fucking child's fucking bullshit. How many decades later?
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
really
yeah.
fucking doing. So you need to say something when you see something for real, especially when it comes to these kids, because they still have a whole fucking life to live where they're going to be around people and children. You know what I mean? Like
That's real shit.
that's
But then
my
you can go
takeaway.
into the conspiracy that this is all like they're doing that shit on purpose.
What do you mean?
Like,
Who's doing what on purpose?
like it's all part of the shit that they do. You get what I'm saying? It's not necessarily people just turning a blind eye and this is happening on random occasions because there's one sicko out there.
This is
Oh
something.
no, I don't
like-
think at
it's
all.
like,
I think it's happening.
a generational
I think
thing?
it's happening. No, not
Not
generationally. I
generational,
think
like
the
it's
industry is swamped with this, but I think with children, right? They didn't consent to that, right? That motherfucker has to grow up. That's what it is. I also think that's a big reason why a lot of children stars die. I don't think all of them just died because they were just all on drugs and all just wild and crazy. I think some of them died, like especially that Corey kid. I think you know what I
You
mean.
talking
Like
about the
like
what's Corey?
out of the two Corys.
the Corey
okay,
Feldman,
okay.
Corey Heinman, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying they were drugged or whatever, but I think the first person to introduce them to whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit.
No, they would because they was gonna make
Exactly. Like
yeah.
I just don't feel like it's all a fucking coincidence. Like even the fucking little girl that did the voice on Land Before Time,
I
the
ain't
little
gonna lie.
ducky.
I feel like that's why they killed Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter,
I feel
nigga,
feel like-
they killed Jet Jackson.
I feel like that's why yeah. I feel like that's why they took him. Yeah. They had to take him.
Jet Jackson was on a fucking show as an adult, right?
Yeah.
A great show, Rizzoli and Isles or whatever, right? He was making money. He was, why would he just kill himself now? But what? Nah. I feel like all of them, especially with the kids, I feel like it's the parents making a deal. Kids pay the price.
Yeah.
And then they grow the fuck up and they're like, nah. Like some of them are like, nah, I'm not.
That's why they had to
shut the fuck
sound.
up.
That's why they had to silence Amanda Bynes.
Exactly.
They had to make her seem like she was
She
going
went
crazy.
Orlando Bloom. He went crazy.
He didn't go crazy though. The man was telling the truth, and he was telling what was going to happen. And nigga was like, "Nah, nigga, we about to
And until you
fuck
see
your life
it,
up." Nigga.
Orlando Brown, yeah.
like, and I think until you really see it, like, because you don't know these people personally. Like, I had a kid that I grew up with, right? Normal as fuck. He fucking he smoked some weed that was laced with some other shit, lost it, right?
Yeah.
And even when he wasn't there, right? He was still there. Like the shit he was saying wasn't just all, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't all bullshit. Like he might be talking about aliens, but really he's talking about that nigga over there doing so, you know what I'm saying? Like it's still, the message is still there. You just have to dissect some of the bullshit. I think that's Orlando Bloom. I feel like they laced him up to like broke his brain because I feel like these crackers know the dosage. They know what to give you to thanks. Yeah, no, he's not credible anymore, right? Like I feel like that's what happened to him. Because if not, he would have been too fucking loud.
Because there's nobody saying, "Hey, let me help you." There's more, "Let me exploit you" type shit.
That's all it is. That's all it is. All these old creepy white men run these industries,
Yeah.
right? For what? Like, why are old creepy white men interested in children? Or how did these executives that approve these shows
I keep
this
going.
air?
Like that
I keep-
Balenciaga model he was showing us in the thing, because Balenciaga was coming up in like children, like using children and
they had that
human trafficking and shit
Yo,
like that.
it's crazy how everyone just forgot about that whole
Like, it's
Balenciaga
not
thing.
happening.
And I keep trying to remind everybody about like, yo, this just happened like last year.
And niggas just keep buying more Balenciaga. Like this
You
shit
just
is
see
not-
Balenciaga on everybody like they didn't have kids in an S&M ad. And it was
damn
coming up in the trafficking shit.
Yeah.
It's a problem. And it's just truly because at the end of the day, the world is ran by fucking sickos, unfortunately.
They say that's why they're banning TikTok here in America. It's they want the Chinese people to sell it to an American company so that it's
America
American,
can control it.
right?
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they're saying they're closed. They want to ban TikTok because one, That's how everyone's getting all these videos about what's happening in the Middle East is through TikTok.
That and I ain't gonna lie, TikTok will show you some shit. Like I'm not gonna lie, if you wanna,
Yeah.
Instagram will show you some shit too, but TikTok will break the shit down because niggas is on there actually giving you real tutorials, and I think America's is fed up with that shit. Like, you know what, y'all niggas learning too much, nigga. You know what I mean? We need y'all niggas to be dumb.
Yeah, no, like
because that's what because their whole thing is put it in a book, we won't read it, right?
Mm.
TikTok took that away. We're gonna put it on a TikTok. They'll see it, they'll watch it, they'll repost it, it'll go where it needs to go. Of course they want to dead that shit, or not even dead it, control it. So the message that they want to put out there is being put out there.
Yeah, the message that they want.
100%. It makes perfect sense. And
Because
again, I think all that.
Do you know
shit
if you go
is
on
tied together.
Instagram has a button in the settings where it reduce false information. Like if it feels like it's false information,
yeah,
it'll reduce that on your timeline. Did you know that?
I did not.
Can
That
I
shit is
tell
crazy to
you
me.
How
But it's
Instagram-
false information that they think is false.
Yeah.
Instagram banned, not even banned me. They wouldn't let me post some shit. It was like, I'm not even gonna lie, some touchy-feely girly ass shit, right? And basically I was like, I'm so glad I killed the bitch that thought like that, right? Against fucking community, this and this and that. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna fight this shit. I'm talking about myself and I'm still here. So what community violence, like what are we going against? Like what's the problem? Like I'm not harassing anybody else, I'm not hurting anybody, I'm not hurting myself. Like what's the problem?
They do that. They do that sometimes.
It's crazy.
Like sometimes when you want to comment on somebody's page.
Did you win?
I did. It went back up. Ultimately, okay. But it was a while. It was like a week of a back and forth. Man, not lie. But I had to like highlight shit. Like, where does it say that? Show me where it says that, and I swear to God, I will shut the fuck up. But like, where does it say you can't talk about harming a metaphorical version of yourself? Like, please let me know. I'll wait. And
it's like saying that person died.
Yeah, that version of me died. I'm so glad I killed the bitch that thought like that. So I'm literally like, what the fuck? What's the problem? No,
you want to kill yourself.
Like, yeah, it's like, oh, it's what is it?
It's
Suicidal idolation,
yeah,
whatever. And I was like,
that's yeah. And it's so crazy that you're quick to say that about, you know what I mean? Like you don't even ask me like, hey.
You didn't ask me if I'm okay.
Y'all
been giving me a week of BetterHelp therapy. Or you know what I'm saying?
Is there somebody to talk to?
Nah, we're just gonna take your shit down and kill your voice that you might need because you're going through something. Because someone could have seen that and reached out to me like, bitch, you okay?
Nah, they do that with the comments too. Like sometimes when you want to post certain comments,
you know, like people, people still
shit.
don't understand why, like they think you're trying to be PC or anything when you say certain words.
Absolutely.
And like you say unalive or something like that. Niggas be like, yo, what's up with all this PC bullshit? And it'd be like, yo,
I'm
because
just trying to not give this
you
comment.
can't say certain things, you fucktard. Like, well,
yeah.
what's wrong with you? You don't know that by now?
That's what
like I be typing some shit like, wow, this is dumb. And then you see that little blue bar, like, hey, do you want to undo this? Because this goes against our guidelines.
This seems like
I'd be like, what?
Nah. But
I just said that's dumb.
So I can't voice my opinion? No, you can't say shit, nigga. You better.
So
you can't hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
And you have
you
to
can't.
go,
No, you
have
can,
to say
you
things.
can, but you have to say it in a way where
you have to misspell words. You have to do certain things. You get like
you have to take the th.
It gets to the point. No, but it gets to the point where you just don't do it.
That's it's determined.
Because it takes too much effort to do it.
To go into explaining,
and then you gotta like, if you type something, then the blue bar comes up, then you're like, damn, I have to change something. And then you try to do it again, and then you're like, man, fuck it. I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Unless you're genuinely like a loser that will sit there until
you figure
it can get through. Yeah. And there are trolls that do that shit, and you know, God love them. But
that's why they end up getting through. But that's why I say it's ways, but that shit is weird to me now.
It's stupid.
They want to control the way
they want to control the way you communicate.
The think. They want to control the way you type. They want to control the way what you do. Like
it's coming to that time because technology is getting to the point where I don't want to necessarily say they can't control it, because they still can control some shit, but there's just so much out there, and there's people that have access to so much shit that they can't control every little thing. So things are gonna get out. Like that's where I think we're at this point. And it's like, okay, things are gonna get out. People are starting to, I guess, become I don't want to say aware because I don't think people are becoming any more self-aware.
No, not self-aware, but like, for example, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But the whole thing, I don't know if you guys know anything about it, but the whole thing with like the princess, Kate, yeah.
Yeah, I've
Like-
been secretly keeping tabs on
Right,
Kate.
like how Kate like went missing, right? And it was like a whole thing, like all of it, like it was a hashtag, like where is Kate? 60 years ago, 50 years, that couldn't have happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No one could have been able to really say, like, oh yeah, we haven't seen her because bitch, you don't see that. You know what I mean? Like you're not supposed to see that bitch, right?
Mhm.
So it's like that forced the crown's hand coming out and saying, all right,
She
you have
has
cancer. You
cancer.
happy now? Thanks. We couldn't just do the little things in peace and ting and see if we get through the first little, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
could have hit remission, bitch. You have to load up the ting. So yes. And I also feel like they're like, God damn. So the king got cancer. This bitch got cancer. We look weak. We look weak as a unit. You know what I mean? Like we look bad as a
It's that blood, man.
and I was just about to say, so then I go to my conspiracy side, right?
Wait, so if they both die, who the fuck takes over?
William.
Mhm.
William's next.
And he's supposedly been cheating on
Been
Kate.
cheating. He been listen.
Been
That's why
keeping-
he's losing his looks. The
been
more he
keeping-
acts like his daddy, Diana keeps snatching away her good looks. That's why he
Took
turned
that
into his
hair
pop.
first quarter.
Like,
Took that hair first
Boop.
quarter. Oh my
that
God.
height about to go. He about to slouch. I promise you. That
said
nigga about to go
you-
from 6 foot to 5'9".
You said your mom is haunting this nigga?
Not haunting. I feel like she's always been like around, and she, you know, when he's right, you get blessed, and when you move wrong,
It's like
the fuck you
so
doing?
I'll say this, right? I'm not gonna be the one to say that, hey, all the conspiracy theories are right, but just think back to all the conspiracy theories and think about now,
fuck all that.
right?
Just go ahead and watch Fall of the House of Usher on Netflix, right?
Yo,
Yo,
that shit right there,
yo,
my nigga.
yo.
That
So
shit
let me
right
tell
there.
you what got me on that shit.
All right.
Super nerd, right? It's an Edgar Allan
And the
Poe
Poe.
short
Yeah.
story,
Short
right?
story.
And it's one of my fucking favorite ones because it's all about the sins of the father and how
Yeah.
children pay for that shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
My thing is apply that here. Because what did the dad do? He made a deal. They
Mhm.
made a deal with a demon
Yeah.
before they had, I think they had kids or whatever, but before they were like well into anything, like they made
Yeah.
a deal with the demon, like you're going to get everything you ever want, all the riches of everything. But when you dead, the line dead with you. Okay. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? So the only difference in the movie is all his kids die before him.
Mhm.
So he has to like view it. But I feel like,
And
I don't feel like it's a jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
they died
she
in
lived through a lot of
horrendous
shit.
ways.
and she was she did a lot of shit. Like, not, I don't want to say good shit, but like from her eyes, I'm sure she was like a great queen. She's done all this shit, right, in her time. How, baby girl? Like, you a bitch too? Who you made a deal with? For real. Like, shit. So I low key, I'm like, I think, right? So here's the deeper thought. Here's my little further level to it, right? So the line dies. So that's William. William's
Mhm.
out because we know that's Charles's baby.
Mhm.
But you know how there's always been that about Harry?
Yeah. Harry should be straight.
All I'm saying, if them kids and William go down in a plane crash, I'm just saying, I believe in certain shit. You know what I mean? And
That nigga really gay though?
which
Who?
one?
The other son?
Harry?
Harry?
Yeah.
No, he ain't gay. He's
Oh.
married to Meghan Markle.
Oh, okay.
I think they had
Fucking being married to Meghan Markle, he was fucking bitches in Jamaica left and right.
Yeah, Harry
No,
was a
okay, okay.
wild boy.
Like, he
Okay.
like black girls.
Harry was a snotter.
That's why they don't believe he's thingies.
He's worthy.
They don't believe he's Charles' kid, and he doesn't look anything like him at
He's
all. He actually looks like another.
He looks like the writing coach. I just showed Andrea this shit. That Harry, that was always the big talk.
Yeah. So
She was fucking a help. Yeah.
remember, Diana was a regular girl, so she didn't. It's not the help for her. Those are just people. You know. So, and that was the problem. That's what
She just had royalty down the line.
But she lived like a commoner. Like, she might have been like well off, but she didn't live no royalty type shit until she got with Mr. Man.
Yeah, but shit. If you look back at all the shit Kanye was saying,
Did they kill her off though?
Absolutely.
yeah, they killed her off.
Absolutely.
They killed her off and Dodie.
Absolutely. Like, that's why Meg. I feel like, honestly, I feel like someone in like Megan's black side was like, if you don't get the fuck up out of there, if you don't raise the listen, take the cracker with you then, but you got to get the fuck up out of there, okay? Like,
Listen, bro. I just feel
what
like
are you doing, bitch?
in this age, a lot of shit is gonna, like I said, start coming out. A lot of the talks that niggas used to have be like, yo, I think that da 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 da. You'll see that. I feel like a lot of the things are gonna start coming out essentially. Like, yeah, this was really true, or blah blah blah. I'm telling you,
It needs to.
they're gonna start telling us aliens are real soon. I guarantee it before the end of the year.
There's too many alien
I mean,
movies.
not for nothing, but like, have y'all ever seen the things that are in the ocean?
We
So,
don't know.
even know all
we
the
don't
things,
even we don't
exactly.
even know. Like they said, we only know like what, like 30%. We've only
Man.
traveled to like 30% of the ocean.
Exactly.
Man,
So
listen,
why would you
man.
not think that something that we've traveled less, being space, there's not shit up there?
Listen,
That's all.
man,
That's
they
the
got
logic.
they got animals that can see that got special light to see in the fucking dark.
Yo,
Bro,
Shit
they
is
got
crazy.
animals that can live down there. We can't go
below
down there.
zero.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
our machines can't go. Our
It's too
bodies
much
can't
pressure.
go. Nothing. But they can survive.
They can
That's
just
a
they can
demon.
just swim
That is a demon.
and got lights and stuff.
That
for
is
real,
a
like-
demon.
This is crazy.
That is
Bro,
something
there's-
from another life.
There's stuff
That is
just
not
off of the fact of
human,
numbers, right? Just off of the fact that we're one solar system. We're one solar system in a fucking galaxy that has 100 billion solar systems. And that's not the universe. There's multiple galaxies in the universe, right?
Mhm.
We're just one solar system. We're one set of planets revolving around one star. And there's 100 billion of them
Ain't no way we the only motherfuckers talking.
in this general region, right?
Ain't no way.
So just you telling me that you don't think that there's at least one other planet?
I just hope that shit don't happen like Prometheus. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's that too.
You know what I mean? That motherfucker was crazy. Shit, I don't need them big ass giant aliens coming down here.
I saw somewhere that somebody had a theory that the reason why they found water on Mars is because Mars is where we originally come from, and that when we landed here,
So-
it caused the extinction of all the dinosaurs and shit like that. Like we were the
the big
meteor
boom. Mhm.
the meteorite that hit the planet.
So even as a kid or whatever, like I was always just like, so we're the only planet in our solar system, like you said, with life on it, right? So does that mean we're the first to get life, or we're like the last?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, does it mean, you know what I mean? Like, are we on the end of the spectrum, or did we start this shit and we're going that way?
Yeah.
Because it seems like we're getting closer to the fucking fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah,
that
like we're the
concept
last-
supported it. It's
We're
like,
the last bit.
like,
So you telling me the future was first and then we're the last?
No, like
no,
okay.
I'm saying
instead
like
of saying that we were the only
with life
on this
ever,
planet,
I-
there were other planets with life and they all died out, and we're
for
the
whatever
last
reason,
ones.
and we're just
the last
leg.
ones.
This is just swimming over
Instead
here.
of we're the first
Mhm.
I'm still
planet
thinking,
that had life.
we're the only link, yeah, a superpower being. And it's like, no, bitch, we're the-
Niggas left already.
We are
It
the-
was a
we
wrap
are,
for us.
like-
We hit it. Our
They looking down at us
Jupiter's
like,
all
God damn,
gas.
they
Like
found another one.
Jupiter's all gas. Like there was niggas on Jupiter and they hightailed it already.
Yeah, like everything
No, I got
has
you. I got-
every planet has a reason why we can't be there, right? Except for this one, but it's slowly developing reasons why we're not going to be able to stay, right? So you have like 1,000 years from now, 2,000 years from now, like it can't. Shit. If it's still this rock,
And
it's
then there's-
resilient as fuck.
Yeah, and then there's
And then
also
my thing is like, how the fuck can we only breathe here, but we can't breathe out there? Like that's the shit that bothers me too. Like you telling me we
Because
can,
my thing is, what happened out there, right?
my whole thing is I put it in the chat, right? I hope y'all saw it and watched it. It was the video of I think it was Older Bush. He was at NASA. He was in the wheelchair.
Yes,
He was getting pushed around.
Yes.
And then they showed what they showed. Niggas don't really be out in space.
Shit is all lies. So that man with the man. So the
You do you understand? Because I saw the video of that nigga talking. And when they threw the ball, I saw it.
All I'm gonna say is
So this is all I'm saying.
if you would like any like a great read is looking at the correlation of NASA astronauts, right?
Mhm.
And like
Buzz Aldrin got a star on the
being-
Hollywood Walk of Fame,
not
or
even just
Neil
that.
Armstrong, one of them two.
The likelihood or the high likeliness that they have mental issues. Because my thing is, right, like you're saying, if it's not real, right, got to be kind of to sell it
to do all this training, right?
and go out in the world for the rest of your life acting like you walked on the fucking moon or you know what I mean?
Or you really took off when you really didn't.
You would have to be a little.
Something's just weird to me about that shit, right? Like, why would they do like just why, right? Just if we in a perfect world, they are going out into space, right? Say they did go out into space and they're up there. Why the need to do that? Why the need to put a nigga on a green screen essentially and fake like he's someplace if y'all really go up in space? What is really going on? Like what's really happening?
Put a nigga in a whole suit like a commercial.
Do you get what I'm saying, right?
Or maybe they're going, right? And they don't want us to see because like they're building like a whole fucking
community.
Yeah, and it's only gonna be for the rich ones. Like they don't want us to know.
Only the
you know, just on the other side of it to say like maybe they are going.
So when the shit you talking about like when the shit go to the shits, niggas got somewhere to go.
They do.
While the poor people stay here.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like it's one of the it's
Kinda
like the
like-
whole thing of like how magicians do the whole like have you looking at one thing while I'm
Yeah.
doing something over here.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I want you to argue about if fucking the space program is even real. All the whole fucking time, nigga, we are out in space building fucking promenades,
pretty like
HOAs.
Elysium, right? That's how it was. Essentially like that. Where the rich people was living up there and the poor people was living on the ground.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like
That's a crazy movie too.
because where else do they go, right? Like they're not essentially really and truly rich ass people are not going to be willing to live underground in bunkers and shit, right? They're going to be like, what the fuck? Yeah, go up.
No, I think about it. Even in Demolition Man, with Wesley Snipes, the poor people was under the ground and the rich people,
We were on
the
top.
civilized
Yeah,
pure people,
we're on top. Exactly. So I feel like they're going to leave us here where this whole shit is polluted. We don't want to go under. Yeah, like we've been to the moon.
That's why that nigga keep pushing the travel to the moon.
I'm just saying, like,
Get on board now.
like I'm just saying, I don't feel like anything is like you said. Why? Like, why else would? So why would they? Like you, why the fuck would they fake it if they're absolutely not going?
So it makes
What's
sense.
the point?
That's why they get
Because no one's going. Russia didn't go. No one went. Who came up with this idea of like space
so like
travel?
it's a whole
Okay,
so
yeah,
imagine
a world
okay,
like
so
you
if
said that.
nobody went,
So
right?
Russia never really went to.
No, you're
But
not
that's the
listening
thing.
to me. You're not listening to me.
This is the thought.
This is the whole thing. If they're faking it,
Everybody's faking it.
the whole world, so then every government is in on this shit.
You can't trust nobody. Yeah.
Not trusting anybody.
It's not even trust.
Who
Like what the fuck is
decided
going
that?
on?
Y'all
Yeah.
can't agree
Yeah.
on shit.
Who the
But
fuck?
y'all agreed on space travel. Like
Who the fuck decided to be like, all right, we gonna fake everybody out with this space travel shit?
The powers that be.
everybody do your shit. You satellites. You know everybody like run it up. We're gonna make this a thing,
BlackRock
and we're gonna get billions of dollars.
It was like,
to,
listen, this is what
like,
we're doing.
That it would make more sense to me that they do it because they need the billions of dollars to build their fucking
Whatever.
pod world. You know what I mean? Like that to me makes sense because we need the funding. We gotta go up there. So just in case they do ever see shit happen, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like anyone's ever looking with their super fucking powerful telescope, they see some shit like, yeah, we be there. What you mean? Yeah. You know? To me. If I go missing, guys, just know. I never killed myself, okay?
You just said too much.
It's just weird, man. Like, what's the like I said, I said it at the end of last year and the beginning of this year. I reiterated it. This year is going to be crazy. Like, it's just the beginning.
Be bonkers.
It's going to be beyond. Like, it might be one of the craziest years in history. Because I mean, it started last year when Putin showed the picture of Black Jesus. That's when I know, all right, shit's about to get really real. Because Putin was like, all right, y'all, Jesus is black. They switched all of this shit. He pretty much, all of the stuff, again, all of the conspiracy theories and the blah, 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 is starting to one by one. Black Jesus. Here's what Jesus really looked like. Here's you get what I'm saying? Like, everything. One by one. Like,
But like, was that a conspiracy theory though? Like, who doesn't know that? Like, or like, I understand. Like white people, I get it. But like us, like we know.
we know. But
Like,
the white people were still like, does it matter what color he was? Yes, it actually does.
like, isn't that why like the pyramids, like the faces on the pyramids are missing noses? No?
I didn't know that.
Isn't no? Am I tripping? Isn't
I
that a
didn't
thing?
know
Yeah.
Like they like off the noses because like you would have saw they were ours, like broad ass nigga noses. So they didn't want us to know, like, oh yeah, you were pharaohs and shit. Just kidding. Slaves. Just slaves. I was a white man.
Yeah, I saw a video from a guy from Dubai, one of the sheiky guys, the chic guys, rich guy.
You guys.
He was talking to a Nigerian guy. A Nigerian guy was interviewing him, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100." Like, he ain't say that, but he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100." Nigeria you guys got oil before us. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have natural resources. Y'all got this, that, and the third. But why is your country the way it is? Why do we have everything? Why do we have air conditioning outside? Because we have good leadership. Right? You see the difference between Nigeria got more stuff than Dubai. They're just niggas, they're just in the sand out there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria got everything. Everything. There's powers that be that control all of this shit. Like, it's to the point where, like, you understand, like, there was this financial guy that had like some type of conference. It was something like a TED talk, and he was like, yo, Africa could never be financially free. Like, it would literally destabilize the entire world if Africa was truly financially free, because Africa has everything.
Yeah, that's why it's killing people for the diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Africa has
Everything
that the world runs off of, and the world gets it at a super cheap rate.
On the elephant tusk, and
because no, I'm talking about
not
like
the metal.
I'm talking about
everything.
metal,
yeah.
lithium for the
Everything.
fucking batteries, oil, rubber, all of the stuff, all of that stuff that's like driving fucking
the world,
the industries, the world, the shit for computer chips. They get it, all that shit from Africa. And if Africa ever had the balls essentially to be like, no, this is our shit, we're gonna control it, it would like destabilize the entire world. Europe would be done for. Places like France would be a wrap.
Yeah. Give us free, man.
I mean,
and I feel like because of like apps like TikTok and stuff like that, where all of these people have access to it. Because, you know, like, there's some apps that people don't have access to. Like, they don't have Cash App in a lot of places. They don't have in a lot of places, but like TikTok's everywhere.
Yeah.
And like, that's how we're seeing all of these videos from fucking, like I said, the Middle East. And
everybody got Wi-Fi.
But not even just the Middle East, like legit Africa.
Like,
I follow like at least one girl from Ghana, one girl from Nigeria, like, and I mean, like,
even the
fucking
people
21-year-olds just doing like their own get ready with me's. In as bad as it sounds, they're like shacks with dirt floors and shit, and it's just like, yo, like,
it's real.
Yeah,
no, shit's real.
Like, even the people in the Midwest,
people are still living in the skirts.
Even the people in the Midwest
barefoot,
that have
crazy.
the TikToks
on our land.
Even the people in the Midwest that have the TikToks, right? they're like America is doing shit with them, like the people that own farms and stuff like that. They're like banning their content because I don't know why, but they're banning like them showing where like how eggs and and like natural stuff is, and they're banning it.
Yeah, because they don't want nobody to.
They don't want anybody to see the shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, dog, even in the Midwest, like Americans showing American shit. Like, I'll keep it 1,000. I don't know what the fuck's going on in fucking Ohio. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Like, I have no clue. I mean, what's going on.
I more look at the egg thing as like the whole destabilizing thing. Like, they never want you to learn how to survive without Publix, without the grocery store, without, you know what I mean? They don't want you to, you know, have someone show you like, oh yeah, this is all you have to do. Like, no, that's not all you have to do. You need to go here and buy this from here, because if everyone
we're gonna rename this podcast the Conspiracy Podcast, because I was just talking to Andrea. There's a commercial, there's a Tide commercial, right? And I think it's so crazy because it's like, yo, it starts out with like an influencer type housewife, and it's like, yo, let me show you how to get those stubborn stains out. All you need is some white vinegar, and then the Tide lady cuts into her thing like a half screen, and it's like, yo, save some Tide, use this Tide laundry booster. And it's like, yo, she was about to tell you how to do stuff naturally. And they were like, nah, fuck that.
Use the chemicals.
Use the chemicals.
We pushing it.
And I'm like, yo, do you understand what this, like, it's funny and I get it, but it's like, yo, you're telling people don't use natural stuff and use these chemicals.
Yep.
Dr. Sabi.
For real.
And it's like, wow, that's how they desensitize you to this stuff. Because there's plenty of influencers on TikTok and Instagram that show you how to organize your fridge into, oh, this is why we stopped using fucking fabric softener. Is because of literally a video I saw on Instagram was probably a TikTok video. And it was like, yo, this is what fabric softener does to your washing machine.
What it does?
It clogs it up. Like, it's not good for it makes it disgusting. It doesn't wash all the way through. It clogs up, it gets gunky, and it causes your fucking washing machine to break. That's why we use vinegar. Literally, you could just pour vinegar in and it does the same thing that the fabric softener does.
Okay.
And it doesn't fuck up your washing machine. And that's what Tide is trying to be like, fuck that.
Don't worry about that.
Use Tide.
But it's like, but I feel like it's such a disservice to not a disservice to them. I'm sorry. It's been such a service to us, because I feel like we have these old school ass parents. Like, I always knew vinegar clean shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't telling me nothing, Tide. You know what I'm saying? But when I think about Americans, it's like, no. Like, because your mom used Tide, your grandma used Tide, because all of you have been here on the motherfucking mainland. Y'all don't know about cake soap. You know what I mean? Like, y'all, you know, like,
blue soap.
Y'all know about this struggle. Dettol. Y'all know
Dettol.
Yeah. You don't know. Like, you could bathe with Dettol, clean with Dettol. Like, you can fucking deal with, like, you can treat a wound with Dettol.
Put a drop in the baby water.
It's just magic. You know, like, that's all you need. So they're robbed of so much shit because they've been like right here, you know, like, and I just think about that all the time. Cause I'm like, yeah, no, like, vinegar is normal. Like, no one had to.
I know you can clean with vinegar, because my mom cleans tile with vinegar. She don't use nothing else but vinegar on top.
Hot ass water.
Hot water, yeah. Place smelling like a bag of salt and vinegar chips.
That's it. That's how you know.
That's what my house smell like.
Yeah, and I hate using
and lemons,
to the point where, like, if I have to use bleach, because sometimes it's just, this is where we are, and we need to use bleach.
I ain't gonna lie, I
hate the fucking smell of it. I'm over here cutting it with vinegar anyway.
Fucking hand.
I'm trying to roll my hands. I'm 2 gloves deep.
I'm smoking my spliff. I'm smoking like, this is disgusting.
No, I can't. I have to put the latex, like the doctor gloves on, and then like the rubber kitchen gloves on, because when I say like with nails and shit, I can't fucking smell that Clorox ass shit all day for like.
That shit's, I hate that shit.
Like, I hate to come in the house and I smell the house full of bleach. Like, open this motherfucker up, air it out. I can't breathe. We're gonna die. We're all gonna die. That's not. You shouldn't breathe that. Like, you know.
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck made bleach on, but that shit is killing.
That shit is lethal. Like, I understand the benefit of it, but y'all can cut that down. Like that concentrated shit. Why you gotta concentrate it?
That should be looking like water.
The other agenda that America is pushing is that y'all women are single. That's the crazy agenda that I think like
that we're single.
Oh yeah.
We are.
Like
I am.
No. Like so, there's I want to say like Wells Fargo or one of the things is like it's a video about the 3 Jennifers, Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z. Gen X lives alone with her cat. Gen Y is turning 30 alone. Gen Z is getting an apartment alone by herself. Those are the 3 milestones that they're all hitting, those gens, right? There's another one where it's like it's a lady lawyer and she's like, yo, I have 2 jobs, being a lawyer and then liaming by herself, no man. And she's doing her finances by herself. There's another one where it's like when you see a black man in a commercial, he has a wife. When you see a woman usually, or a black woman specifically, she's alone. And they're pushing it subliminal every day.
I don't think it's subliminal at all. I think it's blatant. But I also think that's like the time, right? Like back in the day, any other commercials were all about wives, ask your husband to get you the new deluxe vacuum that's in it. It's no different. It's no different. Bitches are the reason shit gets bought, whether we're buying it with our money or his money. It's just now we have more of our money. So now they need to pander to, I'm a strong, independent woman and I don't need a man. But I don't think it's them pushing it on us. I think they're just reflecting what this whole, like, you know, like, I don't think it's the media pushing it. I think it's the overall feminist movement. But I don't think that's the media. You know what I mean? It's whoever created the fucking feminist movement. Because I know that wasn't white men.
Like, what is
the powers that be, you know what I mean? I feel like that's the one thing they let get away. They were supposed to kill one bitch like 80 years ago that like started this shit, and they just, it's okay, let's not worry. Like the one nice guy was like, no, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. It's fine. And now they're like, look, fucking listening to Larry.
I don't understand that statement. You don't need a man. That's like a nigga saying I don't need a woman. Yeah, I need a woman.
I think need is a hell of a word. Like, I need oxygen, I need food, and I need water.
It's biology, though. Men and women, like I don't want to say because everybody, you know, blah blah blah. Everyone can live their life and love but men and women need each other. It's a simple fact. It's biology. It's the only way we create more.
Well,
if all the alphabet people had their way, there would be no more alphabet people.
We would cease to.
There would be no more alphabet people.
I do agree with that. In order to keep a race going,
well, you're gonna force dudes. You're gonna force dudes to ejaculate to come in a cup so you guys can have kids. No, you can't. So like you're gonna cause the death of a whole.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what you was gonna do? Go to a sperm bank and have kids that way?
How though? You're gonna run out of wombs. You need a womb.
You still need people to have people that could turn out to be that.
Like you need the 2 opposite parts. It's like plugging something into a wall.
Yin and yang.
You can't go around it.
Yeah, it's just sorry. Like you have to connect that.
Like regardless of what you feel. Like and whatever truth you want to live and blah blah blah, there's actually what it is, and you can't go around that fact.
You know where you're around it.
But when we're talking about like the individual, I do believe there are women and men out here that don't need to be in a relationship, that don't need that. You know what I mean? But like, yes, in order to keep our species alive, we do need each other.
Yeah, fact.
It's pretty simple.
It really is. Like, it really is like math. Like, and it blows my mind. Like, I was watching what is it? You, Me, and My Ex.
Okay.
So if they were married, they broke up. He married a new bitch. She marries a bitch, right? The bitch and her want to get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sounds like she
herself, for whatever reason can't get pregnant again or whatever. So she asked her ex-husband to come in a cup and get her wife pregnant. And I literally mean like they're upstairs, like he's in one bedroom jacking off, and like his wife runs the cum over to his ex-wife who runs the cum
Is this real?
Yeah, real people. This is a reality show. And she runs the cum into the room and turkey bastes it into her wife. And now a baby's here. A baby's here. Okay. But the baby can't call him dad because he's not her dad. Okay. Followed along? Great. So now the kicker, right? This wife, so ex-husband's new wife wants to have a baby, right? But she also can't have. It's not a good. I don't think she can't physically, but I think like with whatever's going on in life, it's not a good time. I think she like went back to being a nurse or some shit, right?
Okay.
So it's not a good time for her to get pregnant. So they go to Shorty, who was just pregnant with the sperm baby, right? Like, ayo. So since we did you that solid, right? Get pregnant again and give us that baby.
And she was like, okay.
No, she was looking at them like, are you fucking crazy? Like, I feel like, especially because she's the more masculine of the lesbians, like she's more like the dyke or whatever, the stud. The fact that she even got pregnant and like pushed something out of her, like she's already like, I'm good. I'm not doing that again. Right. So she's like hesitant while everyone else is like really urging her, like, what do you mean? It's a fair trade. It's a fair trade. Like, what's the problem? And she's like, shit's okay now because like this kid is like not even one, right? And this baby doesn't exist. What the fuck do we tell them at 18? Like, what conversations are we having at that point?
I mean, you should have thought about that before you opened Pandora's box.
That's what I said. Because I'm like, baby, you already a jit in. You might as well run it up. Right?
Yeah.
But these are real.
Don't talk about what are we gonna tell the kids after, nigga.
You already made one.
You already.
Yeah, you already went there.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then the first couple, the original husband and wife, they have kids together. Okay. So this new baby, that's his, right? Has full blood siblings, right? That are gonna call him daddy.
Okay.
But she can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, you already opened Pandora's box.
So the nigga got
and the thing about Pandora's box.
That's your daddy? Who my daddy is?
The thing about Pandora's box is that you can't close it.
For real.
No, that's wild.
You can't pick and choose. Like
you can't. It's kind of what's happening. Like I said, it's kind of what's happening.
That's like with the poly thing, kind of sort of like sharing, and then
it's kind of happening with all the alternative lifestyle stuff.
Yeah, it's just going left.
Because once you open that box, you now have to
this is
accept.
The line.
Yeah. There's no line. The line keeps moving.
You can't see. No, now this is where we're saying how it's on.
I think everybody just using that excuse to date multiple people though.
It's not just dating. It's dating.
I think it's worse than
anybody.
I think it's further than that. When you're creating people, right? Because that's what this scenario. That's my issue with it. Because it goes past being like we're consenting adults, even if we're doing weird shit. That's your business, right? You're continuing to create people that are going to have to deal with this shit, right? Yeah. Whether they're following behind you or they now have to break from you and fix their that's not voluntary. They're not opting in. You opted into the fuckery. Do your thing. Lock it up. Don't make people.
How do you explain that shit to a kid though? Like,
because my whole thing is that I'm that little girl. He's not my daddy.
So how are you going to explain the other part?
Yeah, so
if this other kid doesn't come to existence, right? How are you going to explain the other part?
You still have to let her like that's your daddy. Like that, well, he's your bio father. Okay, great. His come with your egg made me. So you're my parents?
And I can't call him dad.
So who is this? So who is this lady?
So who's this bitch?
That's your mom? No, but she isn't my mom.
She's not my nothing. She's my dad's ex-wife. If you really she's my mom's current wife. That's what she is. She's my stepmother. I'll take stepmother.
You talking about
the wife, the man's original ex-wife, who's now a lesbian, right?
Who can't have the baby
child that they just made with him ain't got nothing to do with her. So if I'm that kid, bitch, you not my mama. You not my mama. You my daddy ex, and you my mom. You my stepmama. You're my mom's wife. You're my stepmom. You're my fucking mama.
Like, well, yeah, well, you were gonna have that conversation, but this conversation's crazy.
Because her thing with this conversation is she's gonna have to explain to that baby why she gave that baby away. I'm like, but he gotta explain to this baby why he gave the cum away.
Yeah,
but she's like,
why you gave your rights away?
No, but then again, you gotta explain to her why you can't call this nigga daddy. Like, what the fuck? That shit's fucked up.
You ain't got no daddy. You got two moms. I'm like, bitch, but I want a daddy. Like, can I keep the two moms and still call him daddy?
Yeah, because when you reach 12 years old, you're gonna realize that two
like two women can't make. Yeah. So how did you get here?
Yeah.
And not even just that, she has older siblings from the stepmom, who would be her stepmom,
Yeah.
and the dad. So this is my brother and sister. Who you belong to? That guy and that girl. Why you got a guy? Just facts, right? Like, why you got a daddy? I ain't got a daddy. Why I ain't got a daddy? Do I need a daddy? I'm supposed to have a daddy?
Oh, so you're trying to make it seem like, yeah, but that's what I say. Like, when you get to a certain age, you're still gonna figure it out.
But
Like,
that's not even a
No.
certain. That's you're saying 12. I'm saying a fucking 5-year-old can be like, if anything, they're gonna be like, "Where's your other mom?" Right?
Yeah.
To your brother, "Where's your other mom?" And he's gonna be like,
I don't.
I have one mom and a dad." And she's gonna be like, "What the fuck is that dad? That guy, Carl? Carl's a dad? Why is Carl? What must you know?" And it's gonna bring questions because if you tell her the truth that ultimately you need a Carl and a mommy to make any person, she gonna be like, "So who's my Carl?"
Nasty work.
You feel me? And like, bitch, Carl, your Carl. Like, your daddy been here the whole time. It's trauma.
But you can't call
But
him
you can't
daddy.
call him daddy.
So what do I call him?
Carl. Because he's technically
He's not
nothing to you.
He's not your father.
He's not your father. He's nothing to you.
Till you go to court.
And he can't because he has no rights. He can't do anything. Same way if she gave them this baby, she would have no rights.
Like I said,
I mean, did they sign paperwork though?
He did.
Like I said,
He
once you open up these,
you can't start building walls. Yeah, once you start knocking them down, you can't start putting walls back up.
You can't
How
start.
do you agree to that though? Like to just give up your seed like that?
I think many men have a seed spreading thing. So for him, he's technically landing his seed like in all 3 bitches in his mind. He used to fuck her, currently fucks her, and he's at least impregnated her.
That's wild.
Right?
That's
like
wild.
he's sitting on a couch like my dick runs these bitches.
I did that.
Like, my dick means something to all of them. The one that's currently using it, the one that's had children from, and the one that just got a baby. I'm special. I think any man with that kind of complex is gonna be like, yeah, sign me up. And he ain't gotta pay for that baby, and he ain't gotta raise it.
Until they really want him to. Until they really want him to pay for it.
That dyke is like, nah, that dyke is hard body with it. And so that's the thing. Again,
She left me.
So the
Can you help
wife,
me?
the ex-wife, the dyke's wife, so the not the one that couldn't carry, right? She starts getting worried because they start having problems in the relationship. Because technically, right, if Shorty break out, who's the baby mama?
Shorty.
Exactly. So now she gonna be out of a baby.
It's not her kid.
Yeah. So she started talking about like, can we do some paperwork? And she was like, no, we're not breaking up. Don't worry about it. We're not doing paperwork. I'm not doing that. So like, you're fucked. So you literally have to now stay with her no matter what. And she was like super jealous and like very insecure because apparently this was the wife's first like lesbian relationship where she's like a hard body dyke. So the wife would still like go to clubs and like flirt with guys and she'd be like, yeah, this ain't gonna work, you know? So they're bound to break up. And so I'm sure Dykey can go and take that baby and run because it's technically hers.
Yeah. Like I said,
nasty work.
Yeah.
This is Pandora and that's her box.
Yeah.
Right?
And niggas is just
and I didn't know that. I thought gay marriage did the same thing. Like if your wife has a child, you're married to a woman, she has a child, you are presumed the father. Point blank. You sign in that birth certificate unless you ask for a DNA test, right? I would think it would be the same, but because it's legitimately not fucking possible, right? For you to be the other birth parent when you are in a same-sex marriage, your spouse, the person that doesn't have the child, right?
Yeah.
Has to fucking go through like adopting it.
They have to go through, but what if it's real surrogacy? Like what if the other lady donated the egg, but she birthed it? It
then
would
it's
technically
not her baby.
be
It's not her baby. It's not the birther's baby.
She birthed it. She would still have rights if she doesn't sign paperwork because she birthed the baby. It's her baby, but it would be her DNA, and that's feel that would be
if she didn't sign surrogacy paperwork.
You get what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
You birthed it, but it's my DNA, so I guess that's how that would work. But then there's still the sperm. You still have to bring in sperm.
Well, he signed away his rights, so he doesn't ever get to fight in court. He gets to shut the fuck up. But yeah, but ultimately, this is what it goes to show. Like you guys are playing you're playing pretend and then trying to make it up as you go along to like build the foundation that ultimately is only there when a penis and a vagina come together and make a child. Like, you know, once
like
we
to
start
do all of it, like that's crazy.
to do all. It sounds exhausting, right?
It sounds nuts
Like
to prove a point. Like it sounds nuts to do all
we
of
have
this.
to do all of this to show you how normal we are. Damn, that means you're not normal.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I went down that whole rabbit hole. There was a gay guy who's not gay anymore, got with a fat white girl having a baby, but his ex-boyfriend kept coming around.
Double dipping, nigga.
Listen,
Ew, nasty. That's nasty. Oh
it
my
was
God.
a hell of a show.
The
Hell
doodle
of a
dick.
show. Hell of a show. You had a baby by it.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
The man fucking two.
Like I said,
two
can you
batteries in the
imagine?
pussy,
Like, yo,
though.
could you
That
imagine?
shit
Could you
crazy.
imagine? Listen, could you imagine our parents having this conversation?
Nah, fire for that. Bun that. All I talk about.
What do you mean? Nothing can go Ashley. Ashley, makes sense. Nothing can.
Can
Yo.
you imagine our parents talking about some shit like
Our
this?
parents would never talk about no shit like
Not
that.
even so. Just imagine
They would never
the
talk
world
about
was different. It wasn't that long
wasn't
ago,
even-
though.
It wasn't possible. These
Yeah,
things
they-
did not exist.
yeah,
Like,
this
what do
is
you
not-
mean he thinks he's a woman?
Yeah.
Like he's a
A
fucking
bati
punk.
boy,
That one.
yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's as far as it went. You were a
Yeah.
bati boy. You're not like that. Was it.
Well, so you would have heard
Like
whole conversation.
what do you mean? It want to be yeah.
What?
And then steroids and hormone because you know they're gonna
Oh, bro, yeah, it's crazy, bro. These
Tell her like a mother. Shit hurt. I
like a car that won't start.
Yo,
But for real, they wouldn't have
nah,
had this conversation.
niggas ain't talking about that shit, nigga.
I remember just trying to get
Niggas-
my dad to get to be to a point where like a gay person could just be in his vicinity. I not even interact with him. Just be, you know what I'm
yo,
saying?
I ain't gonna lie. It took my sister being gay.
Just to be just
That literally, I had to make a choice as an adult.
like what like now what you gonna do?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
one of those coming to God moments.
Mm.
It was like, now what are you gonna do?
Yep.
Are you gonna
So what's
are
up?
you gonna be
You
there?
standing
for
on 10?
Are you
What's
gonna-
up?
are you- are
you
you-
standing on 10 or are you gonna
It's
fucking
like, hey,
be,
I'm with my
you're
sister,
still
man.
love your sister that you've loved this whole fucking time because who she
I'm
fucks
with,
shouldn't
I'm,
matter
I'm
to
with
you.
my. It was
Yeah.
with my sister.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, man. I had to make a choice. Like, whoa. And if niggas knew me before my sister shit came,
Yeah.
boy,
My dad was
You wasn't
like
having it.
my
Was
dad
not.
levels of ignorant. Like if we like years ago we walked into like I think it was a T-Mobile store at the time. There was a very flamboyant gentleman. We walked out. Like he doesn't deal with that. Like if we go to a restaurant and you're
You know,
like he's not dealing with it.
you know,
I don't
He's
wanna
like,
deal with
yeah,
it.
he's not. But now, like the other day, we went into an AT&T to get him his new phone, and there was a like nails, lashes,
Flaring up.
yo,
Fireworks.
and he was like, and he came real close
Fucking
to me.
4th of July.
He came real close to me, and he's like, I want that them just come with those. But we didn't have to like leave. You know what I'm saying? Granted, that person could not fucking like serve him or talk to him at all. No, and like at one point he's like, "Oh, y'all ready?" I was like,
Hey, man, help you. Yo, you got somebody else?
"Like, no, you fucking come over here with that shit, bitch."
He one of them. Hey, let me-
Bitch, now you know, bitch. You look at him, look, bitch. He in here in good clocks. Stop it. Read the room. Go. Go.
Pants straight in the mouth.
Yo,
Well,
with a
well,
crisp seam. Don't
well,
play.
well, iron niggas.
Jeans. Don't
Well,
play.
thoughts.
With a polo collar shirt. Don't play about what the fuck. Oh,
Jidal uniform,
Oh.
dog.
oh.
He had a Kango on.
No, did he have the best marina underneath?
Yeah. Always. And a gold chain. This same chain I got, my daddy got the same one with the Scorpio pendant.
Yo, that's the Jidal uniform, dog. Every nigga I know. If they got dreads, they got the dread hat.
Yeah.
But it's the same uniform.
Yo, with the
Yo.
Yeah.
Yes.
with the marina white.
Yeah. Every time. The
dog.
holy one. The holy one. The mesh one. You have to have the mesh one.
Mesh marina,
Yeah.
dog. Shit.
Like he did not
I'm
play.
not
like,
gonna lie
so
to you,
now,
though. You got to be a brave nigga to still wearing. I ain't gonna lie. It's too
He's
hot.
definitely still wearing.
It's too hot. It's too hot in Florida. I ain't gonna lie. I used to do that, but it's too hot in Florida to be wearing 2 shirts, nigga. Like that shit is
What do you mean?
like the marina. I can't do that shit no
Oh
more.
no,
You
I
do
have
mesh?
to. Nigga, that's so weird.
Oh, you still got it?
I like.
It's
as a girl,
just
I'm
like
always
it's
about
ingrained in
relationships.
my soul at
Yeah,
this point.
he's Jamaican. Like
It's ingrained in my soul at this point, dog. I don't even know the real purpose of it. but
why do I have to put this on?
but
Doesn't matter. Put it on.
dog.
Yeah, what
I don't know the
what is
purpose.
of Marina?
I don't
I
understand
don't
the
wear
purpose
those. I don't know. They weren't for me.
because
so-
it don't stop sweat. So
Yeah.
like, I don't see the purpose, but I wear one.
Yeah.
I gotta ask my dad.
Like, what's the point?
Hey, let me ask you a question, yo.
Why? What's the
Why?
point of wearing marina?
Yeah, what's the point of a Marina, dog?
I never understood it. It's just like they just like to wear. Like I just looked at marinas like it's their bra.
Damn, that's fucked up.
That's-
dude.
Yeah, like
Nasty
it's not
word.
like it's their bra. Like whatever. Like they whatever reason they have to wear. I don't know. Like I'm not saying you have boobs. I'm just saying like
No,
it's the
that-
same.
that-
It's your
That's
like
crazy.
like we have LeBron panties and they have a marina and boxers.
That's what you actually saying, though.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it is.
I don't wear no Marina,
Those are
dog.
your
So you talking to me?
intimates. Those are your intimates.
Talking
That's
to
your
you, Mark.
underwear.
Crazy. I never thought about that.
Mark, you never put it on one.
That is what it is.
Dog.
I don't care.
I just got 2 new packs. Though. I just.
Andrea, burn all the Marinas.
That's
Boycott
what it
all the
is.
Marinas, dog.
Oh man,
That's what it is.
I
That's
just
what it
got.
is. Same thing with undershirts, the white tees. If you put another shirt over it, that is your bra.
I don't wear double shirts, though. So
Okay,
ain't
so
talking-
you're
ain't
so
talking-
you know why?
no, I
Because
it's
you're
too hot.
because you flat chested. If you were a girl, that's what it would be. There are bitches that don't wear bras. They ain't got no titties.
That's wild work.
They exist. So it's just, it happens in the boy world and the girl world. Some of us wear bras, some of us don't. It's okay. Some of us have to, some of us don't.
Damn,
Like
that's
that.
cold.
No, that's the thing. That's
Nah,
what
that,
I
I
think.
feel like
That's
that was
the
cold as fuck. I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that.
Yeah.
You don't take this whole nigga whole mind.
thing. I can't believe you guys have never just put that together. Like
This
Nope.
nigga burning the whole pack. Oh, don't that shit. in
you
the
guys
garbage.
like
But
it's like always even.
What is it?
like-
a rude version or is it
That's so,
regular?
no,
Nah, just
why is it fire
regular?
for that? But the
Just
fact
regular
is,
Hanes.
your yeah,
Or
your
Fruit of the Loom.
boxers, or
whatever Jordan wears. That's what I got.
Man, throwing that shit in the garbage.
Yeah,
dog.
like, so
Upset,
no,
nigga.
no, why? Because if that's the case, you
Fucking
should throw away
athlete.
your boxers and your briefs too, because those are panties. It's
Nah.
all it's this that is the girl equivalent.
Nah.
But yes.
Boxers is not. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
No,
I'm
it's
talking about
it's the male
under,
equivalent.
under
Yo,
your
yo, yo,
clothes,
yo, yo,
part.
yo, yo,
your
yo.
undergarments, your undergarments.
Yo, Ashley, no, let's
That
first
is
of all,
your panties.
no,
sir.
that's why. No, first of all, it
It's
has
your-
it has a penis
I don't
hole.
give a damn.
You- what are you
It's
talking
a
about?
penis panty.
No, it's not. Shut up. The lies. I don't like the words coming out your mouth right now. No, stop it, dog. What are you talking about?
Listen,
Nah,
it's the-
boxer is different.
Not at all.
my
Nah,
They-
totally is.
no.
If you wear the man thong, then yes, I can
No,
totally
no,
understand.
it's all,
but
it's all underwear.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's all underwear.
Boxers, bro.
It's
boxer
underwear.
briefs, bro.
It's underwear.
No, man.
it's
What
underwear.
are you talking about? It's
It's
called
underwear,
boxer briefs,
But
bro.
it's underwear.
Women don't wear
So,
briefs; they wear panties, bro.
Do you want me to show you the boxer briefs that are at Victoria's Secrets? Because women do wear boxer briefs.
Yeah,
Like, are you
women have
crazy?
boxer briefs.
Are you fronting? Yeah, stop playing. So anyway, that's your panty, and,
No,
and,
bro,
and
what are you
undershirt is your
talking
bra.
about?
It's just what it is.
Fire
It's
for
the
that.
equivalent. It's fine.
No, Diddy.
It's fine. It's
Oh
fine.
no! I can't. No,
It's okay.
it's not fun. I can't have you saying that. What you talking about?
Yo, so fucking
It's your
speaking
underclothes.
of Diddy,
There
dog.
you go.
Speaking of Diddy,
Underclothes.
yo. We might may have to make this the last thing we talk about because I know it's getting kind of late. It's 10:30.
10:30, children.
The City Girls supposedly broke up.
Or
Huh?
they no, that's what the rumors are. But I think JT just going on tour by herself. That's all it is.
And singing what? She don't have any
Yeah.
solo. She don't have a solo
Singing
album.
what?
What is she going like?
She gonna rap her verses and
That doesn't
It's
make
fine.
any sense.
You
She
know
just
what I
gonna rap her part.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
Yep.
So
I don't know.
she's just going like, okay, that's dumb. She's not just going on tour by herself. They obviously broke up. Why do you think they broke up?
Because she's trying to distance herself from all this.
Now get the fuck away. Listen,
She's like,
JT ain't with none.
I'm out.
Listen,
Yeah, I've been to jail already. I did my time.
she distancing herself
I don't
from
need
that
no. I don't need no
whole
motive.
situation.
Me-
I
went-
don't know you, bitch.
Me and Uzi gonna be
Not
over
even-
here.
I feel like she's the friend. Like I told you, little fuck ass, not to start fucking with this shit in the first place. I told you I wasn't down. Now I'm out.
Now look at
I'm
you.
out. I'm
Now
out.
look
Don't
at
even
you.
worry about it. I don't know you no more. Don't even worry about it. No.
Now look at you.
Because listen, over that I'm gonna leave a bitch. Peace.
See, Uzi wasn't hanging around with Diddy.
Dog, like, can you imagine? Like, imagine what Southside, how Southside thinking right now.
Disgusting.
You like this dumb bitch.
Yo,
Look at you.
Could have came.
Look at you.
You know what I
Look at you and
mean?
look at you.
We could have been over here.
we
just
could have been
chilling.
good.
Look at you.
You feel good about it? You proud? You proud? Go ahead. Go
Over
ahead.
here getting pissed on this shit.
Like, yo, I just
You got my daughter around that shit? Nigga, I want, if I'm Southside, I want full custody. I want full custody, and you paying me bread.
nah, no. I don't. I want full custody. I want you to sign over your rights. You straight? Just keep that shit over there.
I mean,
You're tarnished. Keep that shit over there.
Mm-mm.
Is it a
You
girl?
can't-
That,
you
a girl
can't-
child they
yeah,
have?
yeah,
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 you
girl.
definitely gonna have to keep that shit over there.
gotta
Absolutely
go.
not. I need my jit, and I need you the fuck away from it.
Like, bro, you have like, could you
Yeah, that's
imagine? Like, if any of this stuff is true, like supplying people and all of this stuff, like, dog,
that's Saucy done too. Oh, Saucy over here supplying the gay man.
dog, this
That
nigga
shit
Saucy, listen, this
crazy.
nigga,
nasty
this
work.
nigga telling, don't be afraid to ask men for money. Is that don't let no gay nigga tell a woman what to do, how to be a woman. That's the first thing. If y'all listening to gay niggas talking about a closed mouth don't get fed, like, yo, my nigga, you wild as fuck. Like, this is the problem. This is the problem, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
that was wild too. Talking about close mouth don't get fed.
y'all don't know, y'all
Like, hey,
y'all
yo.
let niggas not make niggas not stay in their lane, dog. You can't have fucking
Once again,
gay
we not-
guys telling you how to be a
we
woman.
ain't dissing you. We just saying you can't say that, like, because you a guy that would wear nails and have a beard. You know, what I mean, nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
you can't
know
say,
what I mean?
like-
I'm just saying you can't tell a woman. You know what I mean?
You're not more woman than a woman, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you pushing this prostitution agenda on women?
Yeah.
That's my whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, she
I
wants.
feel like because they need
They-
real women to do
support
it
them?
too. Not even to support them, to do it too, for it to be a
thing.
a thing that women do. You know what I mean? Because like, let's be real, like amongst women, right? Like sex work is still like
It's not that bad no more.
no.
It's not that bad. I used to
when I
think-
say women, I'm talking like bitches 30 and up. I'm not talking the fucking city girl generation of children, because those are still fucking children. Like, I
Mhm.
understand they're 21 and 22, but those are fucking kids. Okay. But like grown ass women, right?
It's really
they're
good.
they're not looking right. They're not
Jesus.
looking at stripper life, or not stripper life, but like prostitution, like literally money for sex, as like, yeah, that's the come up. Most grown ass women, that is the worst case scenario. That is like,
I mean,
if I'm not
these young
like,
girls are definitely glorifying being escorts. Like,
right, because they've
like-
they've been desensitized, and now it's just like, no, I'm gonna do this for my, like, absolutely.
Yeah, like
I
selling
mean,
pussy is
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing.
like,
yeah.
they
I
took-
sent a video. Oh, sorry, go
no,
ahead.
no, go ahead. It was just ultimately they took the Players Club of use what you got to get what you want, and took away the whole fact, like, you were raised in the suburbs.
5 for
Like,
20.
your father was in the house. You have a college fund. Like,
5
you
for
don't get to
20.
do that. You don't get to
Know
do
what I
that.
mean?
That's for bitches that had to struggle.
You
And
get
even
5
then,
videos for the $20.
she was
nigga.
saying, "Don't sell pussy" at the end of the day. 'Cause you see
Cash
what
App,
happens. You get
Zelle,
beaten
Apple
up,
Pay, nigga.
you know,
On
Like, go ahead.
Snapchat. You know how it go.
And more power to you, bitches.
Tap
Because
that
again,
pussy
I fuck
back.
for free, so I'm not necessarily saying my way is
I
better
mean, you're not,
either.
but that's different though.
I don't know. 'Cause at least that bitch got something to show for it.
Does she really?
Does
I
she?
mean,
Hmm?
Does she? Yeah,
'Cause
because
listen,
dividends are
listen,
dividends.
Once that money's gone, you still gotta live with yourself. Because at the end of the day,
Dog, you need to write that down.
No,
you need to write that
offense.
one down.
You still have to live with yourself when there's no money.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. So when that money's gone, but you'll be all right
Nigga,
though.
nigga,
But you won't be feel degraded. Like, damn.
you
I
have
just-
no idea how bitches
she-
feel after they fuck somebody.
she just
If
lit
they
this
feel
nigga-
degraded.
Lit this nigga ass for $1,000, dog. Shit in her mouth,
You would
dog.
definitely have more than help.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what they doing. Bukaki, just for $500,
Dog,
nigga.
it's tough
You
out,
know what I'm
dog.
saying? It's
I
hard. Whoa.
it's just
Pause.
like it was just
No
like it's
video.
like, what's the point, right? Like, you
That's
know
what
how
I'm saying.
niggas to be like, yo, Martin Luther King could be turning in his grave right now, type shit. Like, what's the point of everything, of all of this stuff,
the supposed civil rights movement.
Just for OnlyFans, dog.
Just so you could go sell your pussy, nigga.
Talking just
Because
because
white girls get to do it too.
I get it. I get it, and I get you're
I'm
making a
joking.
lot of like.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
my
I'm
god,
just-
so much.
I'm really just being devil's advocate about it at this point, like honestly, because that's
I
what
mean,
they're
that-
gonna say. That's the bullshit. Like we're in our liberation. Like we've all our lives we had to fight. We're finally happy, like, but they have to understand they're speaking for a fucking what is it on home math? The tails. The tails are on both sides of the spectrum. Okay, there are fucking whores out here, and there are fucking good girls, and then there's a lot of bitches in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that, right? So I need the fucking whores to have to fuck up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like the good girls, you don't have to say much. No, it's cool. You can stay shut the fuck up. But I need the whores to just come back in the house a little bit, right? Because there's always been whores. It's just loud. Whores.
It's very loud now.
It's the problem. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you said, they're trying to make all that middle think like, oh,
Come
yeah.
to the horse side.
It's a party, and it's like it's a party, but the party must end, like you said. Like, and when you are hollow and you cry at night, you'll feel away, ma'am. Just saying.
You really wouldn't.
You really
When
would.
when you think about all the
Like not for nothing. Like
degrading shit you had to do for that
My
money.
thing is, at
I'm
the end of the
telling you,
day,
dog.
no, for real. 'cause
Yeah,
at the
that
end of the
money's
day,
cool. Like I
That's what
get
I'm
you're
saying.
making all of this
Yeah.
money, but like you're fucking ramming yourself with a stick in the forest.
You're fucking
get
a
what I'm
fucking
saying?
dildo that's suction cupped to your bathroom wall. Like it's weird. It's weird. You're doing a lot.
You get what I'm saying?
And
Or
I
you-
think both bitches, both ends of the spectrum, right? They get sad. The girl who's like a good girl and never has a boyfriend, like me, you get sad, it happens. But I feel like the whore who's out here getting fucking bukkake
It's
hoes,
sadder,
no,
nigga.
listen,
she
hoes
gets
is,
sad.
It's
Like,
sad-
you know,
no, it's
it's like
sadder.
at the end of the day,
listen,
bitch,
hoes are always winning.
who's winning?
Hoes are always winning. It's just like when it comes to like, I told you I had like one of those life changing moments probably a couple of months ago when we first did the podcast together. I was like, yo, nigga said, dog, if damn, I can't remember what he said, but it was just like, if the oppressor and the oppressed both pray to the same God, dog, like who's
Who's he listening to?
he listening to?
Mhm.
Right? And it's like, dog, hoes are always winning. Niggas doing fuck shit are always winning. And it's like you out here trying to be like a good person, dog, and you just keep taking fucking L's.
Like, when are you gonna wake up?
Yeah.
And you just keep taking L's, dog. And it's like, dog, is it gonna get better after I die? Like, what the fuck?
And then
It gets greater later? Like, what about
when?
now?
Like, when is it gonna be a fair ratio? That's my whole thing. Like, does it get better at like 35 and I get to
Because
ride out
these
to
hoes
70?
been winning for the past 40 years. They ain't stopped winning.
40?
I mean, since the cowboy days, since they had saloons.
Now, hoes were losing back in the day, but I'm saying like
The loon days, hoes had all kind of syphilis.
I'm
I mean,
saying
I'm just
probably
saying,
I'm saying
just
since
get-
probably
Just throwing it
about
out back then.
I'm
since
gonna say
probably about
last-
the 80s, the hoes been winning strong since the
Nah.
80s.
I'm gonna give you since the fucking like late 90s 2000. I'm gonna give you late 90s 2000.
Late 90s, 2000.
80s bitches
I mean,
were still
wasn't-
getting
was-
smutted the fuck out,
wasn't-
disrespected.
Wasn't
Like,
the one white girl that came off the Betty Boop, the lady that wasn't she the one of the ladies that came rich back in the day, fucking
Who?
the white woman. What was it?
Betty Boop. Betty Boop was
right?
the sister.
No, it's just okay.
Betty Boop was made off of a black lady.
All right, never mind.
That
then.
yeah. So
Never
I'm not sure,
Never
but
mind. Forget that. Talk.
Who you talking about?
yeah.
No,
I wanna know.
forget about it. No, you talking about these whores keep winning, right?
Mhm.
I thought
Whores.
so
It's me. I've infected him.
I was just saying how, you know what I mean? I thought it been happening still back in the day, like the 80s and 90s, when these white girls was throwing out the pussy to these rich niggas.
But look at look at the
I was
If-
trying to name a famous
If
one.
you're
but I
talking
couldn't.
about the
like-
glorification,
like
if you're talking about the
Madonna.
glorification
like Madonna.
of it,
Like,
not
yeah,
Madonna. Is
no,
it Madonna?
not
No,
Madonna.
no, no.
It's
What's the other
Madonna.
one? No, the other one, the whole one, the old one, the
Marilyn
old
Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. You
Marilyn
know,
Monroe. Yeah.
her. Like Okay.
So that's the 50s and the 60s.
Right.
Yeah.
But what did you learn? What is the ultimate Marilyn Monroe story?
She got murked.
Okay.
Yeah.
You fuck around and be a hoe if you want to. That's what daddy's telling his daughter at night. Like, but Marilyn Monroe is dead, bitch. The fuck? You wanna end up dead? 23 and pretty as fuck, you know? Dorothy Dandridge. Any woman that was like a little too loose with it. Taking care. She didn't make it.
Got appearances to keep up after all.
Like, you know, like even like they talk about like Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers might have been a loudmouth ass bitch, but she wasn't fucking nobody that we know of. That's why she made it. Long life. Got to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like if you look at
ain't nobody fucking that, she ugly.
If you look back on any woman that had
Oh wow.
if you look back on any woman back in those days that had any kind of scandal, I don't feel like she ended up living a long, fruitful life and died in her old age. I feel like somehow, some way, she didn't.
What
make
about
it.
People get it's like, yo, people get taken care of, bro. Like it's to the point where I don't think none of these people are dying of natural causes anymore, bro. None of these people, like all the people that be talking about other people and stuff like that, and and end up dead magically. The nigga from Boeing, like, yes, he killed himself in the parking lot right after giving a deposition in the middle of a case.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Right.
That helps anybody, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, like I just think now women are just, again, it's gone too far. Like I feel like real feminists, right, are like rolling over in their fucking graves. Like, this is not what we meant, bitches. Like, shit. Like, we just wanted to be able to vote and open our own fucking bank accounts, and y'all hoes out here fucking selling feet pics and farting into jars for money. Like, what the fuck are we doing, ladies? You know what I mean? Like, I think everything gets perverted. Even the fucking alphabet people. Like, at first, I think they just wanted to not be killed.
Yeah,
on the street.
They just wanted a fair shake. Pause.
Yeah, just to like live a life, you know. And now they want to be mainstream. They want to be the norm. And I feel like that it's now gone. You know what I mean? You just wanted to be able to fucking come in the house. And now you want to run that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now you want to push away normal.
Push that out the house.
Yeah, push that out the house and say whatever you're doing is your house. And now you have to open. Now because of that, you got to open yourself up to the stuff that everybody doesn't like.
Yeah.
Because again, hi, this is Pandora. She has a box.
You open that.
Open it at your own will. And y'all came over. You wanted to instead of just being accepted, like accepted wasn't enough. Right? You wanted, I don't know what the next step past acceptance was, but they want
to be the standard.
Yeah, they wanted acceptance. They wanted to be
we are
the
it,
standard.
And you now need to rise to us. We are
you gotta
you figure it out.
Deal with maps and stuff like that. And I'm not talking about Google or Apple. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So it's like
it's gone too far.
You can't keep drawing. You move the line. You can't keep moving the goalposts.
You can't. It's gone way too fucking far, and it's scary to think.
Now we're in a whole new game.
Like even what is it? Planet Fitness, the thing that
oh gosh,
like how the woman was like, I don't want to be here. Like there's a man shaving or getting ready, whatever, in the woman's bathroom, and Planet Fitness like banned her, like revoked her membership,
and was like
her
out.
Put out this statement that was basically like we aren't gonna like zone. Yeah, we're not, and we're not
because they're pushing this
catering to your discrimination. And it's like, I'm sorry, so it's discrimination that I would like to be able to expose my vagina in a place where dicks aren't present. Because that's really what it comes down to. Because like if he presented as a woman, like if he was a more transitioned transfer, you know what I mean? Because I'm sorry, you see some of these men bitches, you don't know the difference. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie to
you. I wouldn't know, but because you present male, that's a problem for me. And
I think you just opening the door for rape. I mean,
I don't think I'm not gonna even say that. I think that is gonna happen because a not trans man is going to use the fact that
they've already done it. They do it in high schools and stuff like that.
A man, the fact that a hetero man is going to use the fact that he can throw on a dress and go in there and have access. but it's not going to be a trans person.
I
You know
think
what I
the
mean?
sorority house is going through the same thing. They had to move a whole guy in,
Yeah.
and
But-
he just like pause. He just gets hard, and he be in the common room just watching the bitches.
But he's trans. But identifies as a lesbian, so he's still attracted to them. And he still has a penis. It's wild. It's fucking wild. It's fucking wild. And it's the audacity of not that they exist, that live, let live. It's the fact that they are now saying it's a problem for me to have a problem with that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there.
What if he
right?
gets up and just say, I'm not a
I'm
woman
gonna go
anymore.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. Right? Is not. I don't want to say, but this kind of falls on women, because this is you guys accepting, because niggas wasn't accepting, and it was women really pushing this. I'm gonna keep it 1,000%.
And again, I think shit gets perverted, because I feel like the first woman who ever said
Pandora's box.
But I feel like the first woman who ever said, hey, "Don't kill that gay guy," didn't ever foresee men in dresses in a woman's bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, it was just more just, hey, just don't kill them.
I mean, you see Megan Rapinoe now. She can't go back on what she said. So now, even women don't like her because she keeps pushing that trans women are women, and trans women should compete against women. And all these girls are getting their ass kicked against boys or men in dresses. And it's like, no, trans women are women, and she can't go back now.
I mean, but at the end of the day, I think what are they called now? Caitlyn Jenner said the opposite, right? Like, a person who was born male that transitioned, whatever, should not be competing against a woman who, like, a natural born woman, whatever. And the trans community tore that fucker apart. Like,
it's crazy.
You can't win, because someone is going to have a problem with what you're saying. It doesn't matter. And now, like, for me, like, I caught shit the other day from this this person who decided to refer to me as a cis woman. And I was like, the fuck? I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't like that whole cis
I was like,
thing.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what the fuck it means. I ain't that. I can't define it. I don't know what the fuck it means.
That's supposedly a norm. Like, cis is the precursor, like, because they have trans.
So
for trans women.
So now
they
I'm
have
this woman.
a cis woman as a normal woman.
So that means
I'd be like,
my
no,
parts
just a
in my
woman.
brain match since I came out my mama.
You're like, nah,
Ultimately,
she's just
like,
a
that's what
woman.
they're saying.
She's just a woman. I'm just a man. You wanted to be a transformer.
You have to. You need the hyphen, not me. Like, I don't want to add anything on.
Don't add anything to me.
Like, I don't like that.
To make you feel better about the choices you made.
So
we
run
out of record time.
Okay.
It says 0 hours.
All right, guys.
Bye, guys.
That was a good one.
Copy.